for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great.
Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up.
A lot of y'all don't even try, too many be giving up too soon. A lot of these bitches be dialed up and love to play with your heart like it's voodoo. And shout out to my soldiers that stuck from the start, I'm forever grateful, I salute you. Cause a lot of these niggas contaminated, gotta stay away, they pollution. And no, I don't stay with the savages, labor fuck with us and they can get gruesome. I ain't got time to be bragging today, I got baggage to make, don't make me lose it. I swear I'm a wizard with all of this shit, look how I put the fire in music. I had to go put the diamonds on my neck, I was never the cool kid. And I flex, because I can. And I flex, don't give a damn. And I flex, because I can. And I flex, don't give a damn. And I flex, because I can. And I flex, don't give a damn. And I flex, because I can. And I flex, don't give a damn. Ooh, I flex, cause I built it up from nothing, you would think I'm playing Tetris. And when I slide, oh my God, slide, we so electric. Got it lit in this bitch and now I feel like I'm Thomas Edison. I don't got feelings, so fuck how you feeling, it's on to the next one. I hit the gas, I do the dash, I had a jet on. No jet skis, but I'ma stay wavy, I'ma do my best, mom. I want my new whip to have no keys so I can finesse on them. A lot of y'all don't even try, too many be giving up too soon. A lot of these bitches be dialed up and love to play with your heart like it's voodoo. And shout out to my soldiers that stuck from the start, I'm forever grateful, I salute you. Cause a lot of these niggas contaminated, gotta stay away, they pollution. I flex, because I can. And I flex, don't give a damn. And I flex, because I can. And I flex, don't give a damn. And I flex, because I can. And I flex, don't give a damn. And I flex, because I can. And I flex, don't give a damn.
What up, y'all? What up? God damn. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I'm your host, Toe for Life. We just checking out, see what's going on these YouTube streets. I'm bored as shit. Don't really have a topic. There ain't shit going on out here. And I was bored, so I wanted to go live, and here we are. Put the StreamYard's link pinned at the top of the chat if you want to come up, say what's up, talk some shit, whatever. But we just checking out what's going on in the YouTube streets. How's everybody's Labor Day weekend going? What's up, Miss Libby? Welcome in. Hammer, Heather, of course. C4T, Jody LL. Fuck you, you ain't my daddy, Toe for Life. Ex-bootlicker. Who else is in here? I know I seen Car Thief was in here a little bit ago. What's up, Car Thief? Welcome in, everybody. You want to slap that StreamYard's link? Come on up, man. We'll talk about something. I don't know. Jen, welcome in. Claiborne County Transparency, welcome in. Don't leave me up here all by my lonesome. Heather, Farlap, somebody. Fuck you, you ain't my daddy, toe for life. Your ass can come up too. So what's going on, man? Ain't no one answered the question, man. What's going on at everybody's Labor Day weekend? Hanging out with friends, hanging out with family. What y'all doing? I am doing absolutely nothing. My kids are coming over tomorrow. My two sons, my ex-brother-in-law. We're going to cook some shit on the grill. Have our fantasy football draft. Because, Thursday is NFL football season. Yesterday, I was watching Ohio State. Watched Ohio State beat Notre Dame, which was awesome. What's up, Numi? You can come up too, Numi. I don't care. Come on, man. We just up here bullshit, man. Just seeing what's going on. As you guys can see, I am not streaming to Tyrant Hunter News tonight because I want to kind of save that channel for when we have topics and something to go off of. And since I ain't doing a topic tonight, it's just some bullshitting around. We're just going to do it on Toe for Life. Joe Co, what's up? But if you guys got anything you want to talk about, anything you guys seen, want to talk about, as long as it's no drama, you know how we do. We do zero drama here. You come up with drama, I'll bounce your ass. Hebrew Hammer, welcome in. What's up? Now, I know there's 17 people in here. Somebody can hit that StreamYards link and come up here. Hammer, you ain't been up. What's up, Dillhole? Hammer, you ain't been up on panel in a while, man. You got the connection. Come on up. Yeah. Fuck you. You ain't my daddy. I'm gonna get you on panel one of these days, bro. It's coming, homie. When I get you up on panel, fuck you, you ain't my daddy, we're going to have a conversation about a certain somebody. Oh, and that certain somebody just showed up. Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Damn, I was trying to reach Joe's pool hall.
Oh, Joe's pool hall. This is 8 Ball speaking.
You rack 'em, I'll crack 'em.
That's right. You sure you didn't want to reach the abortion clinic?
Hell no.
Joe's abortion clinic, you make them, we take them. Jim's mortuary, you stab them, we slab them.
You ain't right.
I did tell you the story about we used to call people, man, and tell them their fucking cat was on our fence, and it was making our dogs bark. We just randomly call people out of the phone book. You know, one of them things that these young kids don't know nothing about, a phone book.
Is your refrigerator running?
Well, we did that one, but that one ain't funny. We used to tell them that their cat was on our fence bothering our dogs. And then they would say some shit like, well, I don't have a cat. And I'd say, well, I ain't got a fucking fence, and hang up.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
No, see, I wasn't the phone type. I was the knocking ditch and putting bologna on cars and stringing eggs up and
Putting bologna on a cart. You know that bitch? I know, right? Look, this guy right here says he knows that bitch.
You didn't know that bologna, if you put it on a car right before the sun comes up, when the sun hits it, the bologna will eat the paint.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it'll eat the clear coat.
That's fucked up.
Hey, you didn't learn that from me.
Hey, we tied some garbage cans together one time and put them on opposite sides of the street with a fucking rope. and somebody hit that motherfucking rope, and the garbage can swung around and smoked the side of their car. Oh man! And they were metal garbage cans. Oh,
No,
what
so
bad
I didn't
news.
go that far, but
Yeah, we
one
did. We only did it once. We only did it
yeah,
once.
one time this one time we strung eggs from one tree to another across the road, and the next car that came through, but it was a car that we weren't expecting.
Cop car.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, you
So,
talk about seeing a bunch of people run.
so you know what bumper riding is, right?
Yeah,
Like in the snow, right? Bumper
yeah.
riding. When the streets are full of snow, we used to ride people's bumpers. Can't do that shit no more because everybody's plastic. You know what I mean? But back in the day, everybody had steel bumpers and metal bumpers on their cars, right?
Oh yeah.
So we used to bumper ride, and dude, you wouldn't believe how many fucking cop cars I bumpered over the years. I mean, like that was like, "What's up, me? Welcome in. How you doing?"
You're
Uh,
you. I'm
yeah,
me.
me. You know who me is?
No.
Me's from over at Las Vegas Cop Watch. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Does the
yeah,
live panels and shit all the time.
yeah.
She's like his right hand man kind of deal. Yeah.
Cool.
Anyways, uh we used to I used to bumper cop cars all the time. And after I'd jump off of them, I'm good. I'm very good, me. Uh I used to jump off of them and stand up, and then you'd see them look in the rearview mirror, and I wave to them, take off running.
Well, see, we used to do that with skateboards.
Yeah, we used to do it. We used to throw snowballs too. Like that was a big thing where I come from, throwing snowballs at cars and shit. And now when you're older and you think about it and you have to buy a car, you know what I mean? You're just like,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
motherfucker, man. Like we fuck people's shit up. You know what I mean? It costs the money, but
Well, you got to remember, back then they weren't made of fiberglass. They were actually metal.
yeah, but that means they dented. You know what I mean? Like,
It's easier to yeah, but you just had to pop a dent out. Now you got to buy a whole damn panel.
yeah, true that, true that. So what's going on with bitch with camera? What's up with her?
I don't know. Damn bitch. He's out there stealing my shit. Did you notice that?
Who is?
Bitch.
Oh, I know, right? She's stealing your shit all the time.
Hell yeah.
You got to watch it next. That fuck you, you ain't my daddy. You'd be stealing your shit.
Oh, she's trying to get him too.
Yeah, he ain't been putting nothing out. I don't know what the hell happened to him. He was putting out a couple
Well, he was
little
sick.
of them.
he was sick there for a little bit. He ended up in the hospital because all of you men, hard-headed. I'm fine. I ain't gotta go. Well,
I
he
don't know
ended up
what
in
you're
the
talking
hospital.
about. I don't
Yeah.
answer questions.
No, he ended up with pneumonia.
Remember, I was telling you about somebody I knew that came from the watchdog community
Yes.
and changed over. Remember, I was telling you about that the other day.
Yeah.
That certain person's in our chat. I just won't say who it is.
Ah.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, that bitch is quite lovely. Your picture reminds me of a sweet woman I know. Oh, that woman ain't sweet. That's up here. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Just ask fuck you. You ain't my daddy. He'll tell you for sure. But
Well,
yeah.
I mean, well, think about it. We've got bitch with camera, fuck you, you ain't my daddy, among the brainwashed, and among the divided is my family.
Right. Your family guy. No, she ain't. Yeah, keep kissing ass, bro.
Well, you saying
Oh,
I'm
you
not
mean?
lovely?
Oh no. Yeah, he's saying you're not lovely and sweet woman. Okay, I got you. No, you're right. You're right. Fuck you, ain't my daddy. Yeah, I read that wrong. So what's been going on, Heather? I mean, I figure Farlap or somebody will pop up. Farley Fars.
I don't know. Hey, AJ.
AJ. Oops. My button skills is bad today.
No, I mean, I don't know where everybody's at right now, but we've been mainly paying attention to everybody's been getting arrested or put in cop cars and released. And
Man, look, I love Big Man, but God, man, I can't watch driving around no more. That shit
yeah,
gets to me.
yeah,
Like,
you and I talked about that earlier today.
yeah, I don't know, man.
I'll
That's
tell
why
you,
I told Farlap,
I'll
text
tell
me
you
if
who
there's any
ruined that.
action.
I'll tell you who ruined that for me.
Well, we all know Chuck Bronson. Who?
Carolina.
Oh yeah, man, she's another one that just drives around, but with her phone in her hand though. At least Chuck
With
Bronson
it
and
zoomed
Big Man,
in. With it
yeah,
zoomed in.
yeah. At least Chuck Bronson and Big Man put that shit on their dashboard or something. You know what I mean? At least they try to. I mean, goddamn Carolina holds that some bitch in her hand.
Oh my.
But I do the same thing when I'm out cop watching with AJ. I'm holding it in my hand. You know what I mean? But I'm holding it on my little phone thingy majigger. You know, trying to hold it steady. But it ain't while AJ's
On your
driving.
what?
You know, on my on my little phone thingy majigger.
You fishing now?
Yeah, and it's that I sit it right next to my Dumaflaji. And it rides right next on it rides on the whatchamacallit, you know.
And the what to mose it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I've had those over the years.
Yeah. But you know, that's and AJ's driving, so obviously I'm not driving when I'm holding it.
Hoover
But
Hammer. Hello.
but that's what Carolina does. She tries to hold the phone in her hand while she's driving with it zoomed out.
Hey Johns. Hey hon.
But that's funny you said that because I don't know if you watched. Oh, what's up, D Johns? Welcome in. I don't know if you paid attention to the last time we were out cop watching that night, but that's what happened. I had the fucking phone. It was all blurry and shit, and it kept going blurry and then clear, blurry
Yeah.
and clear. That's because I had the fucking. Well, she zoomed out. We were in a parking lot when she was in that parking lot with the cops, and I walked in the store. She had zoomed out to zoom onto the cops. And then we started driving it, and she just handed me the phone and said, "Here, hold this." And I didn't know. And I'm just sitting there and I'm going, man, this thing's blurry as shit all the time. And yeah, it was, that's some newbie shit.
Snark.
Snark its ass, welcome in.
X. Got a bunch of people coming in tonight.
Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. We just up here bullshitting about because there ain't much going on. I mean,
Labor Day weekend.
yeah, man. I was like, and then I was trying to watch TV then. I was just like, I'll watch some TV. But there was shit on TV. There's nothing on. I'm just like, man. So I decided to go
The thing
live.
I had this weekend was my grandbaby turned 2 yesterday.
Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah, that's awesome.
You talk about a handful. Damn. Out of
Yeah.
the 4 of them, she's the main one.
Man, I didn't know I knew so many people that had September birthdays and early September birthdays. Like,
Fuck you is September.
yeah, see, like I know in October, I know a shit ton of people that have October birthdays. Like shit tons of people do. But September, I wasn't sure. And then I just been seeing all these posts and this and that is people's birthday. And certain somebody I know's birthday's coming up on Tuesday. And I may do a special live stream for that.
Fuck you saying I've had cake 2 days in a row.
YouTube's on there, Farlap.
The grandbaby yesterday and his mama today. It's weird. We've got holiday babies in the family, and then my youngest is the day before my father-in-law, and on a holiday, and then our grandbaby is the day before my mother-in-law. So when it's birthday time in our family, get ready because you're going to be eating a lot of damn cake. Because
Right.
nobody wants the same cake, and they will not celebrate at the same time. Hey, Frolap.
G'day, people. How the fuck are yous?
How the fuck is you? You bloody cunt.
Yeah, fuck you too, you asshole.
Hey, I noticed you got home early. What'd they do? Send everybody home?
Oh, no. I had to go and fix up my fucked up doctor's prescription. So I said, I'm going at 1:30. And they said, okay. Well, I got that done in 5 minutes and came home.
Oh shit, I keep forgetting. I just figured you were off because of the holiday, but then I keep forgetting that you don't fucking your holiday ain't this holiday.
No, they got
Yeah.
different holidays.
No, he don't drink Guinness, man. He's from New Zealand. He ain't from where's Guinness from? I don't even know.
That's a Scottish or Irish ale?
Yeah.
UK.
Yeah. Hebrew Hammer. He's from New Zealand. He ain't from he ain't from Europe. He's from an island.
And not in a stream.
Yeah. Far left island boy.
Don't get it confused. He's a Northern Ireland boy.
Ha!
What look, Heather. Look who's in here.
Oh boy. Hi,
Mhm.
Rev.
You know where you can stick your didgeridoo, mate. You'll get the right fucking sound coming out of it. That's for fucking sure.
That's great.
Oh, you're probably killing, but you know that birthday video I put up for you with the guy singing? He's the one that found it for me.
I tell you something, though. If you can play a didgeridoo, you can beat a breathalyzer.
No, son. Farlap is not Aussie. Farlap is New Zealand.
He's a Kiwi.
He's a Kiwi. Yeah, don't get it twisted. Don't call him an Aussie. He gets mad.
I lived in
Unless
Aussie
you-
for 20 years.
Unless your name is Josh.
Yeah.
Then he doesn't get mad.
Or Doc Danger.
Oh, yeah. Doc. Yeah, Doc.
That still was some funny as shit what Doc Danger did and what Farlap did back to him. I don't care that. You can't make that shit up.
Oh, my God. We can make a series out of them doing that shit.
Yeah, seriously, if you can play a didgeridoo, you'll beat the breathalyzer.
I don't even know what the
yeah.
hell you're talking about, man. What the hell is
It's
that?
like.
You know when you get pulled over for DUI and you got to blow in that fucking tube?
Uh-huh.
That's a breathalyzer.
Okay, so what's a
He's wanting to
didgeridoo?
know what a didgeridoo.
A didgeridoo?
Yeah.
A didgeridoo is like a long piece of bamboo that's been hollowed out, and you can play it like a horn. But the only way to play it,
The best way for him to know what you're talking about. Hey, Toe, you know the Ricola horn?
Yeah.
Smaller,
Oh, okay.
but
So
with,
you
a
have
deeper, but with a deeper resonance.
Is it some Aboriginal shit or what?
yeah, it's Aussie Aboriginals. They play the didgeridoo. They anywhere in length from about 4 to 6 feet long.
He said call Toe a wombat.
Well, the way you play them is you breathe in your nose and blow out your mouth at the same time.
Hey, son, he don't have to call me a wombat. He calls me a cunt every time he sees me and talks to me.
And what the hell is C4 talking about? Eat mustard packets? What the hell?
What the fuck's a mustard packet?
He said Foster's beer, and then he said eat mustard packets. I don't know.
Foster's is crap. It's like your fucking Budweiser, fucking crap.
AJ.
Better than a drop kick. He needs to be down under with the other outlaws. Oh my God.
Christchurch, yeah, Christchurch needs a shout out. Hebrew.
I know, yeah, I know. Ain't that right? Fuck you, you ain't my daddy. Like Farlap's the only person I know, the only guy I know that can call girls a cunt, and they don't get mad.
It's the
Like
intent. It's the intent behind the word.
Yeah, if I was to call a girl a cunt, man, she's trying to beat my head in and fucking wow, like.
Well, and he doesn't single anybody out. He
No.
puts an S on the end of it.
Everybody's a cunt.
Everybody's a cunt.
Okay. C4 saying to eat a mustard packet to beat the breathalyzer.
Nah. If you can blow the didgeridoo, mate, properly, you'll beat it every time. I had a cousin's boyfriend, absolutely hammered, had drank over 20 beers, got in the car, drove down the road, 50 yards from the pub, got pulled over. We knew he was drunk. He got out, blew in the fucking breathalyzer, and 5 minutes later was driving off down the road.
AJ, if you're still in here, the link's pinned at the top. Hammer, same with you. Hammer time. You ain't been up on panel in a while.
No, we haven't. It's forever.
Yeah, C4. Foster's is definitely Australian.
Yeah.
Used to be owned by one guy.
It ain't Kiwi.
Yeah, they sold it out to the UK.
Yeah, I actually fuck you ain't my daddy. I would like to see that happen and you film that shit.
Well,
and I will restream that shit all over YouTube, I swear.
Well, the C word wasn't his big problem when we were dating. His big problem was bitch.
and now you like being called a bitch. What's up, Truth? Welcome
I call
in.
myself a bitch. Hey, truth be told.
Yay, g'day, Truth.
Yeah.
The unarrested winner of last night.
Who Truth be told be snitching on? Why you always get arrested and then get right back out?
Well, because they found out.
Fuck you. Living in tomorrow.
Yeah,
awesome with bourbon, mate. Awesome.
They figure out that they fucked up. That's why they let his ass go.
Yeah. They found out, yeah, if there's no signs and the gate's open, hello, it's open.
C4, go to my channel and have a look at some videos in there. I've got some videos of me driving around the countryside.
Hell yeah.
Because
why? Because Farlap moves.
Yeah, mate.
Damn Skippy. Yeah, I'll drop you.
I have to go buy a new phone so I can do some more moving.
Yeah, I know he didn't get arrested. They just detained him or whatever. I was just fucking with him.
Keeper, I see you.
Where did I lost Keeper of the list? Where'd he go? There he is.
Yeah.
Heather, you're getting buzzed. So what's up, Farlap, man? What so you work and you're back there on your work week, huh?
Yeah, mate. Went to work this morning and got there, and our paper baler had somehow broke a chain on Friday night, and nobody knew until this morning.
Again.
So without that working, we can't work, or not properly. So we did a bullshit work for about 3 hours till they got it fixed, 4 hours till they got it fixed.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what they call fixed. A sticking plaster fix again.
Oh, no.
Oh, I got to fix that, dude. Look, I forgot to fix that, Heather.
What?
Shit. The Nightbot command.
Oh, yep. I've been telling you.
Yeah, I forgot to fix it. I got to fix it. Sorry, AJ.
Corner.
I know. I'll fix that to AJ's corner tonight.
Yeah, I love you too. Go to bed.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You know what's going to happen is he's going to go eat some ice cream and pop back in here in 20 minutes talking again.
Oh, he'll pop up in 2 hours on somebody's live stream.
Yeah, right.
and see,
I know.
every night when I say I'm going to sleep, Jody goes, "Yeah, we'll see you in 2 hours." See, it's both of us. No, apparently it's considered an arrest.
Yeah. She's talking about truth be told. Yeah. C4 said, he said.
I was just over.
And Facebook too, C4.
Thanks, Liz. Liz, on that note, I got a hold of GCN and he was going to get a hold of Ninja. Yeah, everybody, Texas Sheepdog got arrested this morning.
Yeah, they got him on a warrant or something, right? Like a back warrant they had on him.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think they got him on a. They arrested him on a warrant from Los Almos or whatever park or Almos Park or whatever the hell it's called, but they arrested him somewhere else. But he had a warrant. They probably like a pocket warrant or something. Some shit they cooked up on him. I caught a small video that SA210 put out earlier about it.
Yeah, that's the one I was sending out to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I think AJ dropped it too or something somewhere. That's where I think I grabbed it from.
Well, I put it in your server.
Oh, did you?
Joel.
Oh. He's diabetic and wasn't getting his medical.
I wouldn't doubt it. Well, look at Great Lakes Audits and Manuel Mata. They don't like anything medical that they have to do.
That's right. He was in Alamo Heights when he got arrested, and it was from Almost Park or whatever.
Oh, probation. What? I thought his probation was done and over with and all that good shit.
That's what she's saying.
Yes,
I don't know.
They can dispense diabetic meds because they have a nurse on staff for the infirmary. They cannot deny you your medical, especially when it's a life-saving.
Well, I was gonna say that's life-threatening. You deny someone their insulin. That's life-threatening. Somebody can die.
Okay, I just got a text message for one of you.
I don't know nothing. I don't answer questions.
Tell that cunt good night. Ha ha. Love you.
Oh, that's got to be fucking Farlap. He ain't talking to me like that.
No, that's not me. I never said that.
No, that's a message for you.
Oh, yeah, fuck you too.
Oh my God!
The love you was for me, but the rest of it was for you.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Want to pop in here on me? What the fuck?
Sorry, I had to mute you on the.
Oh my God!
Watching
Right, crispy.
What's going on, y'all?
Hey, darling.
Hey, I want one of them
damn. Fun yesterday.
I want one of them damn shirts you had on yesterday. That was pretty dope.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, that was dope, man.
Thanks, man. Look at that.
You got.
Awesome.
I just had one made for Rogue Nation.
You got to send your boy one, man. You got to send your boy in Texas one of those, man. Come on now.
I think, you'd be number 4, right?
I like number 9 though. Actually, when it comes to baseball, so
okay. Why is that?
That was always my number when I played.
Oh, your number? All right.
Yeah.
Did you had a favorite player that had that number or something?
No, not really. My favorite player of all time is Nolan Ryan.
Oh, right on. Yeah, okay.
Texas Heat,
one
baby.
of the best pitchers. Yeah, I'm a Clemens fan. Roger the Rocket, but Nolan Ryan's up there with him, man. You know.
Yeah, my second favorite's Don Mattingly, believe it or not.
Don Mattingly was great too, man.
Yeah, I love
That
Don Mattingly.
mustache game he had was better than
70s porn stash.
I was just fixing to say, was it a porn stash or a bush?
Yeah, it was a 70s porn stash. Yeah,
Hey,
go ahead, right?
oh, I was just saying hi to everybody in the chat, but saying hi to Farlap and
Hey,
bitch. Like that, Heather. Good to see you.
I
I'll
seen
tell y'all, when the Armed Fisherman was live yesterday, everybody was like, "I'm going to leave if it's going to stay so windy. I'm fixing to leave." So I started text messaging all of them that were there.
Yeah, and the funny thing is I don't know if you saw it in my video, but he had a dead cat on the microphone too. So I don't understand why it was picking up wind noise when mine wasn't. I didn't have
it was bad.
Yeah.
So check this shit out. So I was this is funny because you know how you can go when you're on a PC, you can go to home instead of YouTube subscriptions, and you can go to home and let me see you real quick. I got you. You know how you can go to the home and you can click on the lives, right?
Hey, John.
What's up?
What's up?
Hey, Jay.
Hello.
So I clicked on the lives today and happened to come across Frauditor Troll or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, that guy is a liar, man.
Oh, he was
3 lies already. 3 big lies.
He was restreaming that whole ordeal you guys had going on yesterday.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That guy's a fucking liar, though, man. He number one, he lied about Joe Cool getting arrested when he didn't get arrested. I remember Joe Cool sent me the video of him getting pulled over, and you know I could sniff out a liar, Toe. Number two, he lied about Acura Amanda saying that she mistreats her kids. She's in a class action.
That was horrible.
And one of the big things, he lied about himself being married to a transvestite. Either he is or he isn't. Either way, he lied. He had me under the impression that his wife, the one that sounds like a transvestite, was, and I was like, hey, there's nothing wrong with that, But lying about it, there's something wrong with that, whether you are or you aren't in that relationship. You still lied, because then you denied it afterwards. Like, all right, it kind of made sense, but now you're saying it's not true. Like that's such a fucking lowbrow bush league bullshit.
Yeah, I don't follow them guys. I seen the thumbnail or whatever, and I could happen to see you in that shirt that said "Rights Crispy." And I was like, oh, shit, I thought he was doing a video on you. And then I clicked on it, and then it was that fucking barbecue thing you guys had yesterday.
Yeah, Solo Yacker put on a great event, man. I went to one of those a couple years ago with him, and it was great, man. It was a fun time. And I saw a lot of the same people out there again. They don't have channels or anything, but they are big supporters of Solo Yacker or the Armed Fisherman. Mm-hmm. And just big Second Amendment people, and I'm all about all our amendments,
Well, I mean, y'all got to remember though, the group that showed up. Okay, you had Rights Crispy, you had Road Nation, you had James Madison Audits, you had Acura Amanda,
Jeff Gray,
American Amy, Honor Your Oath, Jeff Gray. I don't know if you were still there or not, but
Chuck Bronson was there.
Chuck Bronson was there, but Lady Justice and Amazing Audits drove in from California for it.
Hey,
they were late.
Man, Chuck Bronson was there because it was free food. His fat ass wanted some food. What is wrong with y'all, man?
You're absolutely right. He ate and ran.
He left. He left before they started speaking to everybody.
I wake up in the morning. He's with Jay Surreal and his brother. When his brother got at 4 a.m., I'm like, this guy's a fucking machine. Chuck Bronson. He doesn't sleep.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, he
I know
does. We saw him sleeping on his live stream for about an hour or two the other day.
Bet your ass if I'd have been in fucking Florida.
No.
I'd have been in Florida. I'd have got me some fucking free food. My fat
Look
ass
who
would have
just
been
showed
there.
up. Look who just showed up down there.
Heather Holt's bitch, free food.
What the fuck?
And wait a minute, that's mingling.
What's up, Trinity?
What's up, ex-bootlicker?
Did he take enough for Bailey? He didn't go home to Bailey. He went straight to Jay.
Yeah, look, ex bootlicker. He took enough for fucking Bailey, and he ate that shit on his way home. That's what happened.
But yeah, it was a great
to sit out there. That was a great event. I got to with all y'all together.
Yeah, that was awesome. And like I said, it was the second time I saw a lot of these people who are subscribers, you know. And it's great seeing all the other channels, but seeing all those subscribers, and they were like, "Hey, man," and even amazing audits. Like I was like, "Hey, you're Jamie Bates, right?" He's like, "Yeah." Like, how you feeling? Man? I remember you got hurt about a year ago. He's, "Yeah, I'm recovering." He's like, "All right."
He was so.
And I walked away, and then he realized, he was like, "Wait a minute, your Rate's crispy?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Come here, man! Oh my god!" He gave me a hug.
He was so starstruck. I mean, once he realized who I was there and was looking around, he was like, "Oh my god, I'm starstruck. Oh my god, am I going to be able to talk?"
And that's what I said to these people, and that's what I've always said that to everybody. It's like, don't let YouTube numbers change the fact that we're all Americans, and I'm not better than anybody, and nobody's better than me. You know, we're all the same here. We all have a love of freedom that we can, relate to each other with, regardless of all our quirks and differences and stuff. That's something that, and the YouTube numbers, that doesn't mean shit, really. It doesn't. And I know a lot of people hang their hats on that stuff as a big deal, but I don't look at that.
Fuck that, dude. I'm a clout chaser. Fuck that.
Oh, this whole speech was for clout. I hope I got that.
I just think everybody's a cunt.
There you go.
What time is it over there, man? 26 Railroad?
4 p.m.
All right.
4 p.m. Monday.
16.
I'm still trying to get Farlap to give me the fucking lottery numbers for tomorrow, because he's in the future. So,
but he won't never give them.
Yeah, he won't never get them bitches up.
I'm trying to keep them for myself, but it doesn't fucking work.
I'll just split it with you. Give me the right numbers.
So this is what I wanted to say, but so these guys that I saw a couple years ago, I'm talking to one of them because his name's Jack, about the youngest Marine who ever got the Medal of Honor was Jacqueline Lucas, but nobody ever called him that. You guys know that story? He jumped on 2 grenades and survived, then joined the Army Rangers after he got out with his Medal of Honor, and then jumped out of a plane. Both of his parachutes failed, and he did a combat role and survived unscathed. And then he went off to marry some lady who put a hit out on him because she didn't get the memo, and he survived that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the toughest mother flower on the planet. This guy, Jacqueline Lucas. Look him up. So
I've read about him.
Another dude who I saw a couple years ago, he was there. His name's Travis, and I made a community post about him today because he was like, "Hey, it was great to meet you." And I was like, "Yeah, man, let me see your channel." And he has like a couple hundred subscribers. And I was like, what does he have on his channel? It's a lot of leather working stuff. And then he had the story of Jack Lucas that I was just telling somebody else at that event. It was just weird. So I just thought that was like...
It was Kismet.
Yeah, Kismet, exactly. Yeah.
Hey,
Travis, look it up on my community page. You'll see.
We got Big Man's girlfriend in here. Twicker Scooter Girl showed up.
Why did Big Man kill his live stream? He just didn't have nothing going on, or?
He didn't have anything going on, and he was going incognito.
Oh, okay. So he didn't get mad because I went live, huh?
No. He didn't even know you had, I don't think, unless he got the notification while he was looking at the phone.
Nah, it was too close.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a question for you guys. You're all in Texas, pretty much, except for Farlap. You're a Kiwi or Australian? Kiwi, right?
Kiwi. I'm a
Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Nobody's perfect.
Tennessee. I'm
Oh,
Tennessee.
kick
Only me and AJ are in Texas. Heather's in Tennessee.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that was a crazy story. 6 years was not enough for that piece of crap. And just one guy that
6 years
had
in
the-
prison and
Who we talking about? Who got 6 years in prison?
Heather tells the story.
oh, all right. Up the road from me, about an hour, up on Mont Eagle Mountain, there's this little town called Tracy City.
Uh-huh.
There's a police chief up there who got 6 years in prison and 2 years survives once he gets out for excessive force. The first time was 2014. They were chasing a guy who was running from them. Well, he shows up, reaches in the car, and starts bashing the guy in the face, in cuffs, in the back of the car.
With special gloves on.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, with his tune-up gloves. And he says he wears them so that he can let them know who the boss is. And as he's beating this guy's face, he's saying, "You almost killed us. You almost made us wreck." And I'm like, "Us?" And I keep reading. His wife was with him on the chase.
What?
Nice.
Okay, now let's fast forward to 2017. Drunk driver bashes into a tree. Well, the guy had the nerve to say something derogatory about the chief's wife, who, again, happened to be on scene in the car. So he beat the shit out of him, too. And after he was sentenced, the only thing he had to say was, as he's screaming it in the courtroom, "I don't regret anything I did."
Wow.
Yeah, see, you always got to give me a little bit more context when it comes to a story because I forget shit.
Yeah.
Like you give me just places, I'm just like, huh? What?
Yeah, and it's happening every damn day. I hope that Troll Channel.
You haven't seen the new one. You haven't seen the new one I dropped. The Cartersville deputy chief just got arrested in Polk County, Florida, soliciting prostitutes.
Yep.
Wow.
Ain't Polk County? Ain't that the county where that sheriff came out and
They're
said
pretty good.
Yeah,
Very
he came out and said
good.
something about if you come to his town and you come to his town and you try to rob somebody, you will get shot or some shit.
Yeah. Not only that, several years ago, there was like a cop killer or something they were after, and when they caught him, they just unloaded every single round of ammunition.
Yeah.
They shot him like 400 and something times, and then when at the press conference, this is what really made him famous. They said, "Why'd you shoot him 400 and something times?" He said, "Because we ran out of ammo."
What's up? What's truth?
Yeah, and so my Texas question. I'm in here in my office, and I heard scratching outside. I go out there, it's a fucking armadillo, and my neighbors said, "Just shoot him," But what do you do with armadillos? Shoot them? Or unalive them? I'm sorry.
The only time I ever come across one is if it's in the road and I'm trying to avoid hitting it. So
yeah, I was gonna say I've lived here 8 years and I've only ever seen dead armadillos. I've never seen one alive. No, I did see one alive when I lived in an apartment 2 years ago. I seen one. Yeah.
Oh no, them fuckers are here in Tennessee. They brought a load of them to Tennessee and released them.
I would have shot him like my neighbor said, but my kids came out to look. They were like, "Oh, cute." So if they would have heard a shot, they were like, "Why'd you do that?" I got to do it some other time if I see him again, where they don't know that that's what I do to them.
I don't know. Like you want to know about like indigenous creatures in Texas? You got to talk to AJ because she's been here all her life, not me.
It doesn't mean I know
everywhere where you
everything.
shoot it.
Well, you've seen freaking tarantulas and rattlesnakes and all that shit.
At the zoo?
You ain't never
live.
seen a
They carry
tarantula,
diseases.
rattlesnake?
A rattlesnake, but not a tarantula in a zoo. I mean, I have in a zoo.
Oh,
I've seen rattlesnakes, yeah.
Saw a water moccasin the other day. It was floating down the springs, and it was in the root system of a cypress tree right on the water. I was like pushing off because if you're floating down a river and you got your raft, it kind of drifts towards the shore sometimes. You got to push off a tree, and I pushed off that tree. I was like, "Oh, hey, buddy, you just stay right there. I'm
How
gonna
do
move along."
so how do you deal with the lizards and shit?
I don't. I just lizards are good little things, man. Like you
You
probably
gotta
got
remember,
iguanas in Miami. That happened after I moved away from Miami. The iguanas down there got out of control.
Well, yeah, iguanas, them are big though. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
you
like the little
it's-
ones that you see on the trees and shit.
When the temperatures drop, the iguanas start falling out of the trees and hitting people and stuff. They're
That's what I was
big.
fixing to say. They fall out of the trees. People wake up with them in the yard.
It's funny.
Look, I still to this day, no bullshit, dude. Fucking, I don't 8 years of being here. Still to this day, man, when I see them fucking geckos and the little lizards and shit like that, like I open the electrical panel and they'll be
Yeah.
all up in there. Dude, scare the shit out of me. And
Really?
if I'm around anybody that's
1,000 times bigger than them.
look, it's not that, dude. It's just that when I catch them out of my peripherals, man, you know what I mean? It startles me, bro.
Just startled you.
I'm from Ohio, dude. We ain't got nothing up there that can kill you. You know, the only thing in Ohio that can kill you is as big as you holding a gun to your head. You know what I mean? Like, there's no
I grew
animals
up
up there
with
that
that,
can kill you.
We would like open their little mouths. The anoles, the anoles. You open their little mouth and wear them as earrings and freak out little girls with them.
Yeah, see, no, I'm good. Is that what you used to do, AJ? You used to hang
Yeah, see, you
fucking
trying to
lizards?
talk smack and you're going to call me?
No, ain't that what you? Is that what you used to do when you was a kid? Hang lizards off your ears as earrings?
Really?
I'm asking.
No.
I feel like a weirdo now.
That is really weirdo-ish. Yes.
Look it up. I bet you can Google an image of
Oh,
a kid.
I'm sure there's plenty of dumbasses that do it.
Yeah.
We didn't even this kid
Yep.
did it.
Numbers.
So did you guys, when you was kid, AJ, did you guys go out hunting them geckos and things or what? No.
No. When you were a kid, did you ever chase geckos? I mean, did you?
Oh, we used to chase lightning bugs
Well,
Well, lightning bugs. There's a reason. I mean, that's a difference.
and gardener snakes and shit like that.
I
my
mean, you
grandma
go
used to
chase
tell
them.
me, don't hurt them. They're the ones that take you to heaven's gates when you die. Like, they guide you there.
Oh,
And I always
man.
respect them. Katrina, my wife, her grandma used to catch them in a net and spray paint them with glow-in-the-dark spray paint around Halloween.
That's fucked up, dude.
That was a Halloween decoration every year at their place.
I don't feel so bad.
The
now.
answer is
We got
no,
those
Joe.
blue-tailed lizards.
Okay,
around
I'm
here
just
when
trying
we
to
drive.
find.
Like
I'm just trying to find out more about what like Texas kids did back in the day.
We do what any other kid does. We
Did you-
just live in Texas and it's hot as fuck.
Did you bumper cars in the snow? you
When
didn't?
it did snow, I sure did.
You didn't. You did. You threw
I did.
snowballs at cars.
Yep.
How many times did it snow your whole life?
It has snowed in Texas 3 times.
It snowed in Florida once when I was a kid.
Hey, that's 3 times. If you would have asked me a couple years ago, I would have only said once in 1985.
And it snowed another time recently in Ocala where Rogue lives. They called it Snowcala that day.
Yeah. What was funny about that when Texas got hit with
Man,
that shit?
Texas just shuts down. The whole state just
Yeah,
shuts down.
when it got hit
Like,
2
don't
years
mess with
ago.
Texas unless you're 3 inches of snow.
Yeah, when it got hit with that snow 2 years ago, dude, I walked outside after the snow and I looked outside and I was like, "That's nothing, man." All these people are freaking out. We're gonna die, and I'm like,
Yeah,
"Man,
well,
that's
they're not
fucking
used to
nothing."
it.
Well, that's how important industrial and civil engineering is how you make the infrastructure of a city, depending on the weather, but you got to also think of all the extremes. And people cut corners and they say, no, we're never going to get hit with snow. We don't need to make this extra, road system or whatever. I'm not a civil engineer, so I don't know how they would accommodate that. But, like we have certain building codes here, and I'm not a statist, or maybe I am, I don't know. But we have building codes here ever since Hurricane Andrew in 1992, and you can't build a house on the shore on the coastal area without making a monolithic wall. It's all poured concrete walls. Whereas further inland, you have to do brick walls, and you can't do wood frame on the first floor.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, people build with wood frame everywhere else, but here we have to build with block. And in the Caribbean, there's no such thing as carpet. Everybody has terrazzo floor that you could sweep the water out with a squeegee after a storm,
Welcome in, Robert.
But
I didn't even pop up.
yeah, so Texas, they just never really prepared for something like that. Like the Northeast didn't prepare for Hurricane Sandy or anything, and they got flooded. Their whole subway system got flooded.
Funny story. I was looking on Craigslist or something. This was like 3 years ago. 3 years, yeah, about 3 years ago. And somebody just north of Dallas had a plow truck for sale, and it was cheap. And I was telling one of my buddies, I was like, man, I should go up there and buy that plow truck.
Well, yeah.
And they was like, what the fuck would you need that for, man? You ain't never gonna use it. 1 year later, fucking Texas got hit with that snow. I looked at that same person and I was like, see how much money I could have made? I could have been a fucking millionaire, dude.
One of my favorite channels is Andrew Camerata. Have you ever seen or watched that channel?
Nope. What is that?
He's in upstate New York, and he does property maintenance. So he has a bunch of heavy equipment, right?
Hey, Batman.
All kinds of loaders and excavators and cherry pickers and forklifts and all kinds of stuff, right?
Right.
And he bought a 10-wheel truck one time, and he did an hour and something minute video of it. And somebody was like, wow, I never thought a video about buying a 10-wheel truck was this interesting. And somebody replied to that comment like, I've been subscribed to Andrew for a while. I knew it would be interesting, but not this interesting. He'll go on Craigslist and buy a broken down jet ski for $50, and he repairs it. And he has a new jet ski that he uses. He's not reselling it or anything. He built that. This is his main thing. He built an entire castle out of shipping containers on his property, and it's right on the hill.
I think I know. Is that a younger dude?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, once you said the shipping container house, yeah, he's got a badass shipping container house.
And he's got a badass career in life, dude, man. I'm just that kid is in his early 30s, and he's got the property with that castle and all that heavy equipment. He's got some really expensive $1 million army transport truck, He's got a the truck that he has, the dump truck. He'll just fill that thing with gravel and repave somebody's driveway, just pouring it out the back. And I'll watch that shit, man. I'll watch the shit out of that.
Oh, yeah.
It's relaxing. It's, man, he cleared somebody's house.
Do you sit and watch the ones that the people go and mow the yards for free?
Yes, I love those too, man, because they help a lot of shut-ins and elderly people, and I think that's wonderful.
FB Mowing, he's my favorite.
Hey, so I came up with a name for my new channel against scammers that take advantage of old people.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
It's called Scam So Soft. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm so soft.
Oh my god!
It sounds like you're getting ready to scam somebody with that name. Honestly, but that's crazy.
Yeah, I figured kind of another famous product. Skin So Soft, that Avon thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they gave us that. That's the best mosquito repellent.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was actually gonna say that. I was gonna say if you want a mosquito repellent and smell good,
Yeah.
you need it down there in Florida. I mean,
Mm-mm. Yeah, most people do, but I think I told you, man, in 1993, I got injected with that Japanese encephalitis shot in the Marine Corps and
yeah.
not been bitten by
Don't
mosquitoes.
don't talk about shit you've been injected with, dude. Come on. This is a kid friendly channel, man.
Yeah, you're not a turkey.
What's up, Clay, man? Come on up, bro. You can come up.
Oh, well, I got to talk about something getting injected. This is about the Scam So Soft channel. They call me, yes, sir, we are calling about your final expense and burial. Have you ever got one of those calls? Like about your final expenses?
No,
Oh, final expense insurance and burial cost 100% is covered with this program. And I'm like, all right. How much does it cost to dress me up like Superman and throw me out of an airplane with a beach full of people watching? and they're like, no, sir, we don't do that. Okay, let's go cheaper. Look around and try to round up no less than 5 necrophiliacs just to have their way with my body. I mean, I wanted to go to the cause. Fill it up. And these people are speechless because they're usually the vulgar ones. So I disarm them with that.
Oh, Clayson, give him a few minutes. He'll come up.
dude. I used to love my ex father-in-law. He'd be riding and we'd be riding together,
You don't
going
love
to
him
a
no
job
more?
site. We'd be going to a job site, and he's an ex Air Force, and he get these places that call him from the insurance companies, and they'd be like, I'd start talking about insurance. He's like, I'm not interested. I use the VA. And they're like, oh, we could save you so much money. And he's like, I use the VA and we can still save you so much money. He said, well, he goes, the only way you're going to save me money is if you write me a check. He was like, because I don't pay nothing. He said, I use the VA. And then they just hang the phone up. It's like they never heard that before. Like, I'm a veteran. I use the VA. Like, well, how much money are you going to save me? Zero.
You know, kind of along the same lines, I was telling my friend about it. He's a tree guy. He's coming out to work tomorrow. He's actually my father-in-law's friend while he was alive. Is both the best, nicest guys. Anyways, he tells me, and that plays into this because I was telling him about the channel. He goes, you know, when I get a call from them, they're telling me, oh, we're gonna, help you do this. I said, well, let me, it's a loan that they'll call him about. Yeah, like, we're going to give you this loan. He goes, well, how much money do you need? No, sir, we're calling you about a loan. We'll loan you the money. Yeah, but you guys called me. I didn't call you. So really, how much do you need me to give you? I'll give you some money, man. You just have to ask nicely. And they didn't know what to say to him ever. This guy's willing to give him the money. They just want to scam it. They won't just take it nicely.
What's up, Empirical Miracle?
Hey.
You know who Empirical Miracle is, Finn?
No, I'm sorry.
DMA.
Oh, what's up, bro?
It's his
That's
other
his
channel.
That's his chill meditation spiritual channel.
Sweet. I need to make time for this. I feel like the last few days have just been too wound up and 100 miles an hour.
He had a spiritual one today. And he only runs them for like 20 minutes, maybe 30, so they're not real long. And he had one today, and I watched the whole thing, man, and it kind of calmed me down. I felt better after watching it.
It's important
Awesome.
to take the time for that. People think like it's weird to go, but if you actually do that, man, a primordial sound, and it's like a massage for your central nervous system. Take the time. We suffer a lot of trauma in our life, not just being regular people, but reading comments and dealing with a idiot with a badge and a gun, and if you break an arm, you wear a cast. You're hurting your mind. You need to take time to heal your mind. That's the one most important thing that anybody has to do in their life. heal your mind, and then you could take care of everybody else and everything else.
Right. And a shameless plug, Ajot's Corner also does meditation stream. She hasn't done it the last couple of nights, but she usually does it. She's been doing it just about every night. And that's pretty cool.
I just subbed on 223rd Empirical Miracle sub. Can you give me AJOTs? Because I'll watch this stuff, man.
What are you talking about, AJOTs? You shared her on your community page. You know her
you
channel.
already subbed to
She
her.
had a separate meditation channel like DMV does.
No.
It's
Not
her,
yet.
DMV.
her American
That's
Justice channel.
Yeah, she does it on her AJOT's Corner channel still. So
I'm gonna turn the bell on.
she does it usually late at night, and it's pretty cool, man. She plays real, just like
I should. That's a good idea, though. Sorry.
yeah.
I
Laid
should put
back.
Fire Phoenix, the meditation stuff. That's
There
good.
you go.
I know.
We'll start pushing it.
Hey, breaking the flaw.
Hey, breaking the flaw, breaking the flaw.
Breaking the flaw.
Yeah, g'day, mate.
Oh, look, Liz Solomon said, "What time, AJ?" See?
And I
Oh,
seem to
I don't know.
remember seeing in
Hammer
some of those
time.
chats,
That's funny. He answered. Hammer time, media. That's what time.
It's
I'm
still
sorry.
new, so I don't have like a regular thing yet.
She's probably cussing me out under her breath, going, "Toe, why'd you have to bring it up?"
No, not at all. I mean, life happens, right? We all get busy and get caught up and stuff.
Right.
No, of course, Empirical Miracle. I'll sub to that, and I want to watch that. And I fall short of what I owe you. And one of the things I said at the picnic yesterday, it's that I'm glad after watching all these videos to inspire me to do this, that it doesn't stop at me, that people come to me all the time and say that I inspired them to start doing this. I can't thank you enough. That's so uplifting to see that I'm not doing this alone. We're not doing this alone. More and more people are doing this. And Empirical Miracle, Denver Metro Audits. He gave me a book also. So it's like I fall short of what I owe you. Of course I'll sub your other channel, man.
Yeah, go sub to this. Go sub to Fire Phoenix, you guys, for AJ's meditation streams. It's in the chat. Everybody sub to that channel.
So
Oh, yeah.
how would I go about moving like that stuff from just delete it and then upload it to my other one? Or can you like easily transfer it?
I also want to say, like, dude, you do great work for the homeless, and everybody you work with does great work for the homeless.
Can you answer that right? Because I can't.
What?
She said, I don't know. You must have not heard AJ. She said, how do you move your content
From one
channel
channel to
to
another?
another?
Or do you just have to delete it and upload it on the other one?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I've never done that. Always, like, anything that I've put on my Bang channel that I haven't really paid attention to. If anybody watches that channel, I'm sorry, but I've always just double uploaded it. With live streams, it automatically you can, with StreamYards, you can pick both channels right away.
It won't let me link up my other channel. I have not figured it
AJ,
out yet.
you could send them to OneDrive and then re-download them to your other channel.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But are you talking about on StreamYards? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, they're on StreamYard. Well, some of them are. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it. No.
You just send them all to OneDrive and then just re-download them to another channel.
Yeah. See, I've been meaning to do what Breaking the Flaw says right here.
Odyssey.
Set up Odyssey account and sync my YouTube. So I don't, because if you lose your YouTube channel, you lose all your videos if you don't have them saved somewhere else.
Oh man, I'm going to pick up an external drive tomorrow from a computer place, a repair place. They couldn't save it.
Uh-oh.
I've got a whole bunch of stuff on there, but not auditing stuff, man. My pictures from Europe, some videos of my grandma, all my first person view video from Europe. I had these glasses out there. smoking a
I
bong
did
in a
it.
shop in Amsterdam, driving a BMW. I had a first person view of all that shit, man, on the Autobahn, but fucking lost it all.
That sucks.
Yeah. I think I could take it to some place that they'll do it for like $700 to $1,000, but shit, I can hold on to the thing until that's in my budget, you know.
Hey,
Right. Yeah, I need to look into that Odyssey. I've been thinking about it. I Google searched Odyssey and I didn't know if it was the right thing that I was looking at, so I didn't want to do the wrong thing.
I tried Odyssey and Rumble. I didn't like them.
Yeah.
Odyssey, I could. It was so hard to do a search on it.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you follow someone, you can't find them. But this was when it was brand new. I don't know if they've changed it or not. It's hard to find somebody on there for me.
My security system won't let me go to Odyssey. Well, they'll let me go there, but they don't like it because of the way they share files.
That sucks.
Yeah, you got some weird shit going on over there in fucking New Zealand.
Hey, but the security system's one of the top 2 in the world. So, you know.
Well, I mean, you got fucking your internet is like fucking 6 times faster than anybody here in the States.
I can actually
Yeah,
get it.
was it ration? That's interesting because my friend in Australia, his was ration. Oh, I went all over Germany. I went from first we arrived in Cologne, then we went to Bonn, Koblenz, and took the Rhine River down to Mainz, and that's where I rented the BMW, and we drove on one of the autobahns out to Baden-Baden. They have the oldest casino in the U.S. or not the U.S. in Europe. And
My family's from Mainz.
Mainz, yeah. You know, there's my first name is Finton, and there's a Mainz Finton. There's a section of Mainz that's called Mainz Finton.
My maiden name's Mainz.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. That's the bottom of the Rhine River. That's the Father Rhine. Every other river is like feminine gender when you talk about it, except the Father Rhine. And
I would have straight fucked with you about your name, dude, if we were in school together. I'm just saying.
I love my name, man. I'm Super Fintendo. I used to drive an Infinity. Yeah, I'm kind of a narcissist about it. I love living in Florida, in Gainesville, where all the University of Florida stuff starts with a big F. I wear big F gear. Yeah. Smack me.
Who's talking military? That would be the RC, right to Crispy.
Then from Baden-Baden, I went to Munich for the first 2 days of Oktoberfest, and it was awesome seeing those Clydesdale. See, I got that video of them riding in. The first day
I got you, Clay.
Like these Clydesdale horses with the carts full of all these barrels that come in from all over the Bayern, the Bavaria.
What up? What up, Clay?
How you guys doing?
Man,
Hey, g'day.
brother.
Clay.
I'm doing good. I'm
You
doing
gonna play
good.
it? You gonna play us a tune? I seen you grab your axe.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Come on, man. I'm down.
I got to tune it up real quick. I was supposed to be my night off, but I seen you went live, so I figured I had to come up and.
See, I know too many musicians. You don't know what the hell a night off is.
Well, as you see, I'm up here. So.
Exactly. I've been to so many jam sessions. Everybody's like, "Oh, let's go over and get a barbecue." Yeah, no, it always ends up in a jam session.
Yeah, been there, done that.
I've been busy. I've been playing. I've been booked for the last 2 weeks. So.
Yeah, I saw you and Doc Danger the other night.
Yeah. We're kind of co-hosting a show together.
That's what I'm hearing.
Sharing community music and reviewing community music and doing it basically overnight here in the States because the guys in Australia and the Philippines and the UK and some of these other places that share music, they don't get to listen to their own music during the daytime. You know, for them, it's always 3 o'clock in the morning for them. So they're really happy.
What happened to this past week after I got off Discord and everywhere else? Fell asleep to your channel 2 nights in a row.
I appreciate that. I've been building watch hours, and when I started, I think this was last night was like show number 6 or 7, and I think I've collected about 600 watch hours or something like that. So I got a few more weeks to go before I'm at my goal.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Can we get Clay's channel up there so I can sub him too, man? I'm getting some great content here. Slap the like button. Appreciate
it earlier.
You know, he used to be Conspiracy Media. Now it's Conspiracy Music.
Well, I started as Conspiracy Media. I didn't start as Conspiracy Media either. That's my second channel name. I actually started as Conspiracy Against Transparency when I was doing a lot of cop watching and activism, but I stepped away from that.
Do you believe we went to the moon?
Not completely.
Yes, I do.
Sure, you believe
we went to the
watched the other day.
Hey, right, Crispy, don't start that shit. We ain't doing that shit here.
No, I'm joking.
Okay, all right. We ain't doing the moon and the flat Earth bullshit here.
Hey, last week I was booked at a tinfoil hat party, and you know what better to have at a tinfoil hat party than conspiracy music? You know what I'm saying? And I did perform. I had a tinfoil hat, and I performed, and it was all laughs and fun. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I give 2 shits about it. You know. Are you ready to hear something?
Yeah, man. If you got tuned up, man. Whoa.
Yeah. All right.
What are you playing?
Guitar.
Later, me.
All right. This one goes out to Batman.
No.
hope that sounded okay.
Man, that was
Awesome.
fucking
That
badass,
was awesome.
dude. That was badass,
Thanks.
bro. I didn't
was awesome.
I didn't expect you to come up here and play, man. I just thought you'd come up here and bullshit around with us, man.
It's all good.
Shit.
Yeah, it's all good.
That makes me
That's what I do.
that makes me want to go to that makes me want to go to my intro since we are an hour and 20 minutes in. So just sit tight, y'all, and if you need or my intermission, I should say. Sit tight and go get your drinks and take a piss if you want. I know Conspiracy Music just got up here, so he probably don't need it, but anybody else might need it. So
Oh
and
yeah.
I think it's this one right here. If it's not, I'm gonna switch to the other one. Man,
Not gonna lie, it's a little weird hearing my older stuff. That song's like 2 years older.
I know,
Like
dude,
that.
but I love that one, man. That's like my favorite one, dude.
I don't even have I don't even have none of the same equipment I had when I made that. It's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know though. I might clip that one that you just did and
Oh, that's fine.
and put that to all that video and get rid of that because it's more upbeat or something. That one you just did's a little more upbeat than that one.
Yeah,
That one's kind of like a low, like want to go to sleep one.
No, well, I gotta tell you, what I was doing was listening to Empirical Miracles video with that music playing in the background, and it plays so well together. If you want to clip something, try that. It's your music as a background to him speaking about how some people, there are a lot of people out there who don't accept the universe. Man, just the way he, check it out.
I'll slow it down a little bit and do something a little more soulful for the brain.
Hey, you see that, man? You officially got you a Nightbot command in my channel.
I appreciate that.
You're up here with the rest of us. We all got Nightbot. We all got
Yeah,
Farlap, Heather, Brights, AJ, you. Everybody's got one.
I just barely starting to set up Nightbot for my channel.
It's fun.
I have it
Yeah,
set up, but I don't know how to use it. Heather and them use it. I don't know how to use it.
I was watching a couple of videos. It does some pretty cool stuff. All right, yeah, I got something soulful for you guys. It's a power ballad.
All right, go ahead.
It's in the key of B minor if there's any musicians in the audience.
Smash it.
I love you.
That just makes you feel so good.
Yes.
Love it.
That was a jam.
Universal language.
And that is why I
Yeah,
fell
yeah.
asleep 2 nights in a row listening to his channel. Getting him his watch hours on his live.
Is that you, Dennison?
Yo,
All right.
Diana Queen.
What up?
what a dooski.
Same shit, different day.
Denison.
That's
What
your
up?
right.
Hey, what's up, Rice Crispy?
What's
Long
up,
time no
Denison?
see, man.
Yeah, man, I remember you.
How you been?
Great, brother.
Farlap, what's up?
Bloody wonderful. How are you?
Pretty good. I don't think I know anybody else up here except Toe.
That's Heather Holt. That's Heather Holt, bro.
Oh, Heather, hey.
And that's conspiracy music right next to you.
Oh, okay, I do know you. What's up, man?
See, you know everybody up
You
here.
know everybody, bro.
Yeah, I know everybody up here.
All right, I'll play one more for you guys, but then I gotta hop down and go to bed.
All right, Clay. That'd
Thank
be
you,
awesome.
Clay.
Yes,
for coming
thank
back. We
you
appreciate
for the
it.
music, man.
Yeah, no problem. This one is a dreamy melodic rock. It's also in the key of B minor. It's a little bit faster paced than the last one.
Nice. Nice.
Hope
That was
it's
Nice.
fucking awesome,
Oh,
bro.
if I could just make
Hell
you an
yeah.
automaton and make you play 24/7, I would be happy.
Is that your favorite axe?
It's my only axe.
Yeah, it looks that way from like the top of the neck. I can tell how much you play it.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely gone through its paces in the last few months.
You guys want to see a pretty guitar?
Always.
Yeah, I do. Definitely.
I love guitar porn.
I'll be right back.
I don't
I
have
totally
a guitar,
do.
so I can't show you nothing.
It's a $10,000 guitar.
I know a guy that way better guitarist than me, and he put out a video on $100 first act guitar, and it was fucking amazing. The pedals I use, I don't use a whammy bar or a crybaby Batman. I use a Headrush MX5 processor, and the nice thing about this is I can add any pedal I want to and put them in any chain that I want to and any configuration I want to, and I can have any amps that I want to. And if I don't have them already downloaded or in the pedal, I can just download them from the website.
You got it? Oh, okay. Let's see. What you got? What you got there, Rights Crispy?
Uh-oh. They're talking guitar porn.
He's got a case. He's serious, y'all.
That's better, right?
Don't drop it. It won't be a
I'm-
$10,000.
I'm genuinely excited right now.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's nice. A hollow body.
Look at that
All right.
thing.
Hold on.
Yeah. Be careful with it.
Wow.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Clay, don't go off camera. If you do, I'll know you're doing something.
That's nice. That's
How old
definitely
is that?
That's pretty.
Walnut.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, hollow bodies are pretty expensive guitars.
What year?
Yeah, what year is it, right?
That's pretty. That's shiny.
It's the 50s.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a nice guitar.
Thought you'd like that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's Toe for Life exclusive.
Do you
I,
play it?
I just put my shipping address in the private chat.
Hold on.
I saw that case and I was like, oh, this is no joke.
And my poor husband, I bought him an Ibanez. After we got married, he still has it.
Yeah, Ibanez is good. I played an electric Ibanez for a long time. I have an Ibanez acoustic in the closet.
That was my first guitar in Ibanez.
My
I was
first
a big
guitar.
Satriani fan.
My first guitar was a Fender, a Japanese Fender knockoff.
We all
when I
gotta
was
remember
16.
his favorite was Stevie Ray Vaughan, and I thought I was doing something good, and I went and I got the Ibanez, and he played it. Don't get me wrong, and he absolutely loves it, but he was like, yeah,
Plays Fenders.
yeah.
Telecaster and then that Strat that he had.
You see what
Oh, yeah.
Axiom?
Hey, Batman, the way that people write guitar riffs is everybody does it a little bit different. Some people are really trained in theory and it's all numbers to them. Some people just do it by feel like me. So it really depends on the person in general. Everybody does it differently.
Adam
My
Jones
heart
is one of my
pounds every time
favorites.
I touch that thing. I had to.
Now I myself I use the basic, one of the easiest forms of soloing, and that's the E minor pentatonic scale. And you can do anything that any of them other guys, the fancy stuff, any of them guys do. You can do the same exact thing, just using the minor pentatonic scale. And a lot of people don't know that. They get real deep into theory, and some music theory is good to learn. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of it is stuff it's useless information that you don't need.
I have no idea what you just said. I just went with it.
It just sounded good.
Music is mathematical, and if you take if you get actual instructions in music, you get the math class too, along with the actual playing.
Yeah, I sucked at math, Dennison. Okay.
But I'm gonna hop down. So thanks for letting me come up and perform.
Oh, Clay, you're
man.
welcome up here anytime, brother. You know
Thanks,
that.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate
you.
that.
It's my every day.
Yeah, it was our pleasure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a nice little Fender.
Telecaster.
Is that a Telecaster?
What do you play? Right. Like what style?
I like blues,
Nice.
but
Yeah.
mostly classic rock, like Tom Petty style. Rock
Gotcha.
and roll.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You gotta have the rock and the roll.
Yeah, a lot of people think that rock and roll's dead. They're just what they need to do is they need to turn off their fucking radio in their car and come to YouTube because that's where all the real music is. And if you don't believe me, I mean, I have a playlist with over 100 YouTube artists on it, and it's what I listen to, and they are amazing. It's crazy.
I went to on a road trip last year to California, and when I was in San Luis Obispo, Slow County, I ran into like skating exhibition, skateboarding on a half pipe, and the kids playing in the band right at the bottom of the half pipe were phenomenal. They were just great, and I put it in at the end of one of my videos. So I forgot which one it was, but
yeah, actually, the very first Joe Cool used some of my music in his videos, and that's where my music first really showed up on YouTube. I mean, it had a couple of videos, but nobody really knew me, and nobody even, in the beginning, nobody would even let me up on panel to play to even see if I could play, They were like, no, thanks. Maybe next time. Now it's a little bit different now. Now I just type in chat and I get StreamYard links right after me,
I remember you used to come on a show that I was on about a year ago, if you remember correctly, with World Citizen News.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
remember? You used to come up there all the time.
Yep.
Play for us.
We all met. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I met Clay and we're fellow bow lickers, so
yeah.
that's where we met. Class with bow.
Clash with Bell.
Well, yeah. I don't really hang out over at his channel
Fair enough.
anymore. To be honest with you, I unsubbed him and I don't even go over there anymore.
Really?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
His content just got too
That's what you would say.
It's just got boring for me.
I know it did actually. I mean, I was into the whole RV shit he was doing there for a while.
Yeah, me too.
But once he got off of that, like the rest of this shit he's been doing, it's kind of been garbage, really.
Yeah.
I don't spend as much time over there. I pop in, see what he's doing.
I wouldn't know. I don't watch anymore either. I really don't.
I go in there and I pop in, and you know what I mean. I type in the chat a couple times and see what he's into, and then usually I just bounce out. But I used to like watching his whole.
Yeah,
stream.
me too. Yeah. Well, I was a member for a long time, a couple of years. I was a member of his. So
I was a member for almost a year. I think he was the first membership I took on.
Hell, I even.
You got the voodoo doll.
I even paid for one of these.
Voodoo piggy.
Voodoo
piggy.
But this is one of the original ones. This wasn't a $150 or $300 voodoo piggy. I got this for $17.
Hey, so look, since you're an owner of one of them, he's giving tokens away, and he'll buy your token from you. So if you want to make a quick $20, go over there and tell him you buy your token from you for $20, and they'll buy it from you.
I don't know if he probably took my token away because last time I was in there, I told him that his content really went downhill and I wasn't unsubbing him and I wasn't ever coming back.
That'll do it.
And he read it out loud, so.
Yeah, you know that shit won't bother him though.
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck? He don't care.
Oh, he'd take me right back if I fucking PayPal'd him $20, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I said. I said I was going to do a show. I've been fucking with people, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do a show. I'm going to get a hold of AFA and have him get James Freeman to come up on panel, and then I'm going to pay Bow $50 to come up on panel because he won't come unless I pay him. So.
Yeah. Now I've cop watched with Bao and Freeman together, and I had a lot of fun. Yeah, they were fun to hang out with, and yeah, it was a good time.
Oh, Bay Area Transparency enjoyed that video he sent me, too.
Oh, did he? Did he enjoy it enough that he's going to think about my situation or what?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, because
Awesome.
DMA asked me about it the other day, and I was like, I don't know. I ain't heard back from Finn.
Yeah,
I
I
said,
don't know.
Finn's working on it.
Tiffany,
Working on it.
Tiffany.
What's up, Tiffany?
And Toe, you're always welcome to use any of the music on my channel. You already know that. I already told you that, I think.
Yeah, I think, like I said, that one, either that last one you just played or that one you played for Batman, I may clip that, and I may put that audio to that video that for my intermission.
Yeah, that's fine.
Look, DMA said good news.
He's been lurking.
He's been lurking.
What I was going to say about Bay Area Transparency is a lot of people think that he's fairly new to this, but he's been recording since 2009.
Yep.
He just hasn't really put it online. He's just been covering his ass since then, knowing his rights since then. And
that dude's good, man. He's real good.
Like I was saying, we have that common love of freedom, but we all have our quirks. And this community is full of it, like quirks, every kind of shape and size and everything.
This community,
but you can understand the apprehension that some people have. Just like if you're working in a government job and somebody walks in with a fucking camera, you can understand their apprehension.
Well, out of
understand.
Out of all my panels, I've only had drama one time.
I claim it, and I totally own it. I'm sorry. And I told him that. I said, that's my bad.
Did he just call all of us fat?
You have a donut in
What do you
mean?
And I'm fat. I use this picture because I look like Vincent D'Onofrio in this movie. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm fat too.
I'd square you away, Private Pile.
I gotta go to bed.
All right, Clay, man. Thank you, brother.
Thanks everybody for all the compliments, and I'll see you guys around.
All right, bro.
Thanks for playing,
Take
bro.
it easy.
Thank you, Clay. Thank you for the time it took to hone your craft and make that music for us too.
Well, I just have one really statement for that, and that's music is what feelings sound like, and everybody should just take that to heart.
Definitely.
Word. I've been subbed to this is one of the first dudes I ever subbed to right there. That's weird.
Conspiracy?
Who?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome, man. Like I said, I met him like on panel like a year ago. He used to come up on panel and play for us.
That was great. It was so chillaxing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, everybody would come in and go, this is our safe spot. This is our relax zone.
Yeah, our no drama spot until I let Rights Crispy up.
Yeah, I know. I hate that I was the one who disrupted it. I pride myself on trying to calm those tensions, if anything.
Look, dude, I've had AC and ASMR on my panel, and they didn't start drama, and you did.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I really didn't mean to. It was just sneaky jab that I didn't mean as a sneaky jab. It just came out that way, because I just saw my last opportunity to ask something stupid that is irrelevant. So.
Yeah, right.
I tried to create drama one day, but it went over more as a laugh than drama.
Farlap porn bombed me. Did you guys see it? Farlap.
I thought he was porn bombing you right now. I thought that's what we were looking at was some kind of.
No, look. Oh, I mean, it is right here.
Is that the one?
Wait. That's the second time. That's the second time he did.
I saw the first time. That was the second time because I saw the first time you were going to the head. You were like, okay, bye, y'all. Look at my butt.
That was epic. The best part is that at the end you find out it's real.
Right.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
The worst part is that Toe for Life. I think you slowed it down, didn't you?
I was on camera that night, and I was sitting on camera, and everybody was just like, "Look at Toe's face," and I was just like, "Oh my god."
It's on my
That shit was
channel.
crazy. Yeah, they clipped it. They made all kinds of videos out of it. I mean, it's all over the place. Yeah.
I've
And then
never seen Toe look so. I don't know if it was embarrassment or shame or just what the hell just happened.
Totally
Right.
surprised. That was awesome.
Yeah, that wasn't too awesome.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
Yin Yang said it's nice to put a face on Farlet moves.
Right? You ain't never seen Farlap, Yin Yang? Here, this is
Good night, mate.
Farlap. Farlap moves.
Yeah, I
Bam.
hadn't either. I told him that earlier. It's like, oh, I had only seen his butt.
Yeah, don't show your ass, Farlap.
Too many people have seen my butt.
He put it on his own channel, so I don't want to hear it.
That's weird, man, because I tell my wife not to look at my butt. She's like, I've seen it a million times. Shut up. I'm like, stop looking at my butt. That's a common argument in my house.
What are you talking about, dude? You were in the shower on my live stream.
No, when I'm oh yeah, but that's different.
He said,
I'm
"Oh yeah,
Yeah, and he said that he said I gotta go. My wife's getting in.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
when
I
she's
remember that night.
wrecked there on the bed and I start walking away, she looks at my butt and I'm like, stop.
man, you got like a Cinemax show going on here. Some softcore.
Yeah, no, I'm lucky I ain't got struck yet at these fuckers.
She gets up
It's
to
like-
try to walk away, but to no avail.
Confessions of a call girl, but it's confessions of a cop
Crispy.
watcher.
That's funny.
Confessions of a crispy cop watcher.
The crispy. That's funny.
You never ever know what's going to happen on a Toe show.
Yeah, man.
No.
I gotta get something done. I'll come back if you're still alive.
I was gonna say, don't be fucking porn bombing me, Dennis, and you cock.
Man, it's been like 2 years.
I got
right,
my
since
finger
I've
on my
seen you?
trigger.
Yeah, it's been like 18 months probably, I think.
I don't know if you can see this one, but I'll put it in here. Anyway.
I'll be back
What
if
are
you
you
guys
doing?
are still here.
Where'd you go?
Thanks, Toe.
All right.
Take me
Dennis.
with you next
Hey,
time.
Okay, Dennison.
I want to go.
They talk about hairy nuts. We see full moons. You never ever
see-
know what's going to happen.
We see crack. We had crack on screen just a minute ago.
Never nuts and berries, so we're good.
Oh, I don't know if I can share it. Will this let me share that? It
I
won't
don't
let
know if
me
you can.
share
I
it.
don't know if you can share it, but just have a look at it.
Yeah, I can't share it. I'll have to look at it later. Because it wants me to open the app, but I got the app open. I don't know why. It's crazy.
Because it's a third-party app.
Yeah.
If I didn't say it, what's up, Tiffany? Welcome in.
Good night, Tiffany.
Bonsoir. Guten Tag.
Damn, you ain't seen Dennison around in 18 months. Dennison's all over the place, man.
Yeah, but quite elusive.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't.
You could be all over the place, and I could be 2 steps behind.
I'm surprised he didn't catch you over in them troll channels or them watchdog channels that you be over there getting on their panels and shit.
That was the one time I got on there.
Who was that? Whose channel was that? Was that Frauditor Troll?
It was. You said it. I didn't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My bad.
Yeah, and the only reason I knew about that channel is because Rogue went on there before, and I thought the guy had some sense, but then I found out he was a fucking liar. And I said what I had to
You're
say
one of
on
the
there.
liars,
He
ain't
was
you?
like, "Hey, do you wanna talk about Amagansett Press?" And not for nothing, man. I'm very disappointed in the turn, the pivot that Jason took after whatever happened to him. He used to be a different dude. Nobody can. It's irrefutable to say that you can look at the Amagansett Press channel and say that his earlier stuff is the same as his newer stuff.
No, no way.
Oh no,
No way.
no, it's
His shit,
not.
you're talking about his shit back in New Jersey and New York, that stuff?
Yeah, well, even
Yeah.
the earlier stuff of when he was on the road, he was still cordial sometimes with people and jovial and like not really angry, like little Yosemite Sam with his gun, all homicidal and
he said, Sam, shut up, dude.
That's what I've always thought about. Okay, no drama. I'm sorry, man.
No, that's funny because now every time I watch his videos, I'm gonna think of Yosemite Sam. That's fucking hilarious.
You gonna catch that, Waxby?
I thought his shit back in like New Jersey when he was still in New Jersey or whatever. I thought that shit back there, man. I really like that stuff. The post office stuff, I just can't watch the post office stuff. There's so many of them now. And it's like it's like one of those things where once you've seen one, you've seen them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
to that.
It's also great. I won't do them anymore. I don't want to do post office.
It's like it's hard. It's getting hard. We were talking about this earlier before you came up, but it gets hard for me to watch cop watchers that drive around, like Chuck Bronson, Big Man, Carolina. Like when they get in their cars and start driving, dude, I'm just like I'm ready to turn it off. I'm just like, okay, I'm going.
Well, I understand the premise behind it, because you only get so many notifications, but you may end up on 5 or 6 different stops.
Right.
So they're, trying to get it all together for,
Yeah, but make it.
live.
I mean, come on, you gotta have some kind of what do I want to say? Like a time limit. Like if you're driving around and you don't get nothing, you go from one cop watch and you don't get nothing in 15, 20 minutes, kill your fucking life. You know what I mean? Like, but that's just my opinion. There's a lot of people
that's kind of my opinion too. I think it's an incredible waste of gasoline.
Especially these days.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. Like Chuck's people stay in his chat and they're chatting that whole fucking time. And I used to do it. That's how me and Heather met. But
Chuck has there's an exception there. That guy has one of the coolest things that I've ever experienced on YouTube was a Chuck raid. I was on Night Bang in 2020, and everybody from Chuck's live stream came in, and I was like, "What the fuck? This is like a pub crawl." These people all just poured into my bar, all laughing and happy. Like, whoa!
Well,
who brought the party in here? Oh, Chuck did. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Chuck.
Ross Kahn used to do that shit. You know what I mean? And like that was a good time. She'd do that on like Fridays and Saturday nights, where she'd just start popping in everybody, all these live streams and sending all her people over there.
I was her first, right?
Time.
I always say that.
I don't know.
And she was my first. I was her first. She was my first.
Look, dude, I don't want to hear about your guys' sexual endeavors.
There's no
I know, right?
I was the first cop watcher she watched, and she was my first member.
That's cool. I'm not even a member on your channel.
Yeah, she's a serial killer.
A serial killer?
Killer.
She eats a lot of cereal? Or?
Yeah, Rice Krispie. Get it? That's the top rung. I think it's $25 or something for that. The bottom one is
what's up, Grim?
Crispy Critter, and then Wright's Aroni is the middle one.
All right then.
G'day, Grim Reaper.
I just want one of them damn baseball shirts, dude.
I know, right? It's awesome.
The baseball shirt is fucking awesome.
I think the Rogue Nation one's going to be more awesome because it actually says awesome on the front of it. Wait till he gets that.
He
I
is.
just ordered it today, man.
Where's he at? Where's he been? I've been seeing him pop up on Discord, but he ain't been popping in.
He was there yesterday at the party.
Yeah, I seen him.
He's been busy. He's been real busy.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good stories, man. We were just talking today. He's got this one girl. He interviewed her at a Pizza Hut. Stay tuned for that. He'll put that out soon. She was kicked out of her house because she has mixed kids. Yeah, it's that fucking racist out here.
I can believe that. Yep.
For real, like they have the landlord dead to rights telling another party, I want them out of here because of that. It's so bad.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and he has another story where we just met this girl yesterday. Her name's Lana, and she's J-Town Audits. She's out of Jacksonville. You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she went to put an internal affairs complaint on somebody, and that guy's brothers or somebody's relative with the mayor, or former mayor, or the current mayor. No, the current mayor. The former mayor. He's got a lot to say about that. Stay tuned for that too. This is good stuff, and I'm on the other side of it, but I don't think so as much because Heather probably knows half of this shit already.
I tried.
I don't know nothing, so don't even ask.
I tried.
No, I mean seriously, Heather, you really do keep me up to speed with a lot of stuff, and you know about what I was just talking about. You
A little
right?
bit.
You know who I'm talking about.
Maybe.
Yeah. I try to go up on, or I try to meet up with Rogue and James Madison when they were here in Texas, but they were when I got a hold of them, they were getting ready to go see Joe Rogan or something.
Yeah, no, James Madison told me the truth. He said he didn't want to meet up with you because he's a snob.
Dude, I'm not gonna fucking lie. That's probably what happened.
But
Rogue probably said, "Hey, this is Toe for life," and he's like, "Ah, fuck that guy." I mean,
no, that didn't happen at all.
But no,
But a lot of people have a misconception about James Madison being a snob because he just doesn't talk to anybody. But he's a good guy. He's not a snob. He just doesn't talk to anybody.
He's a real good guy. He really is. And there was something that was going down with Acura, and I texted him. I said, "Can you get a hold of Rogue?" No, it wasn't Acura. Who was it? It was
American
somebody. It may have been, but somebody yelled out in chat, "Get a hold of Rogue." So I immediately texted JMA and I said, "Hey, they're needing Rogue." Next thing I know, I get a fucking picture of the two of them. JMA's looking at me like, "Really?" Rogue's over there just with the peace sign. Here we are. They were together. I was like, "Damn it."
Yeah, I tried to meet up with them, but they were going to a show and I couldn't. He only had like a half an hour, dude, and it was rush hour traffic, and I'm like, nah, there's no way I'm gonna make it down that way.
See you later, Yin Yang.
So before I got here, you guys were talking about how Jack got arrested. Jack got arrested, and I was talking to HBO Matt. He called me up about this. Oh. Jack got arrested for that warrant that or not a warrant, but for some bullshit from Almost Park, right? And it's unclear till now.
Probation.
Huh?
Something about probation.
Yeah, well, appellate bond.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and they just remanded him. So I don't know. I don't know how that works out in Texas, but it's some bullshit because they don't do that to fucking cartel members. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you know he didn't commit a crime. We're trying to uphold the law, and they're just retaliating by trying to fabricate crimes instead of fighting actual criminals and leaving us the fuck alone.
Right.
Well, you know, a camera is more deadly than drugs or guns, right?
Ah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, just like human trafficking. That horrible side. That's the main reason why I got started. And I didn't get to say that yesterday at the barbecue. People said, I don't want to bring it down. Because every time I bring that up, everybody, it's the reason why it continues. Everybody turns their blind eye. They don't want to hear about it. It's an uncomfortable topic, but it's the main reason why I started this. And there is no human trafficking organization that operates without police involvement. There's some corrupt deputy or some corrupt police. Huh?
Yeah.
I said, in some form or fashion, you're damn straight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you want to know why I started this, dude? Huh?
Yes.
I'm just clout chasing, dude. That's what I tell people all the time, man. I just laugh because people always ask me, they're like, man, how do you know so many people? And I'm like, I'm just clout chasing.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well,
That's not true. I'm just playing. So anybody that clipped that, I'm just joking around. But if you clip it and you use it somewhere else, I'll laugh at it and say that I was joking anyway. So
no, man.
I do it because I believe in what most of these guys stand for.
yeah, there's a few out there. I'm like, what the fuck you doing?
Hey, right. I do got something to tell you. Hang on. I gotta put up a banner real quick because I know he won't show his face. He does have them filters, but he probably don't have one up right now. So hang on. Grim, is that you?
It certainly is. Hello.
Right. What's up, buddy? What's up?
I just wanted to say hi to everybody.
Good night, Mike.
Hey, Grim.
How's things going?
Bloody wonderful.
Great.
Fantastic.
How are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm awake at the moment. Not long woken up, though. It's morning over here, you see, folks.
It's like 5 in the morning.
It's so funny hearing your voice coming from that name, Grim Reaper, because I'm used to playing Xbox back in the day where everybody's gamer tag was Grim Reaper and it was some little shit, 14 and a little bit older.
Yeah, well, I still play the Xbox, but
okay.
I only play one game.
He's not.
Me. It wouldn't have been me. I'm too old.
He's not.
I bought a PlayStation 5 about a couple months ago, and when I got it, I was walking out of the mall, and everybody was looking at me like I was a girl with a Louis Vuitton bag, right? And I've hardly played it. You know, I like it and everything, but I don't know. Those days are long behind me now.
Well, the problem with those sorts of games is that people seem to think that you are that character, and that's what you look like.
You mean Nintendo 74?
Yeah. If you're going out dressed as a young female, you know, people might actually think you are.
Have any of you played that Second Life game?
No, I haven't. I don't play.
You know
games.
what I'm talking
I'm not
about?
a gamer. I'm not a gamer, dude.
Well, it's not actually a game. It's kind of like another social media platform where it's called Second Life, or I think that's what it's called, Second Life or Alternate Life, something like that. Second Life.
Okay, I just got a message. I'm to ask Finn if he will have
Absolutely
play
not.
a video where he is talking to a cop in another language using another auditor as a translator.
Oh yeah, I've done that a couple times.
Who sent you that text?
YouTube turns.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I did that a couple times. James Madison and I thought about that when we went to Tavares. I told him, "Hey, man, be my translator." He's like, "What are you talking about? I don't speak Spanish." It doesn't matter. Just say this. And the cop walks up, and he's like, "I got a call." I said, "Yo no te llamé. Fuiste tú que lo llamaste." He says he wants to know if he could do a ride along.
I would have been like, he wants to know if he can lick your boots.
Well, we said a lot of things. So without all the back and forth, these are the things that I've told them to say. Him and Rogue Nation are the other. He's the other guy that I've asked to do this. Say, is that unisex cologne you're wearing? And
Oh, geez.
the cop got, or it wasn't even a cop. It was a health department worker who had a Second Infantry Division mask on. He's like former Army, and he had a mask on. A Second Armored Division. That's what I mean. And I said, "Вы понимаете по-русски?" which means, "Do you speak Russian?" in Russian. And Rogue Nation says he wants to know if that's unisex cologne you're wearing. And the guy goes, "Well, I understand an insult in any language, but I don't speak no Russian or Ukrainian." He was so butthurt by that. It's like, I didn't even say that, but he's so mad at me.
Next time you do something like that.
We call it the Lost in Translation bit. But my favorite is the ghost drone bit. You guys know what that is?
No.
No.
I've done it 3 times. James Madison, give him credit for originating it. He had a cop for about 20 minutes looking up in the sky for a drone that wasn't up there. He was just charging his phone with his drone controller because it could charge your phone. It holds battery power. And the cop walks up on him and asks him, to produce credentials to fly the drone or whatever. Well, I took that to another level and went outside of prison. I'm just walking around with the drone controller in my hand, looking up like, and the guards come out. They're like, "Hey, you can't fly no drones around here."
The invisible drone.
They think I'm dropping contraband into the prison.
That's great. They don't even see the fucking drone. They just see you carrying the remote, and they think,
Yeah, then I did that as I was walking into the Tallahassee airport. And a Homeland Security lady was like, I guess she was headed home on Miller time, checking out, going to the parking lot, and she saw me looking up, and I so triggered. Of 3 years of doing this, probably top 5 most triggered people, without saying a word. She was just like, that Metal Gear Solid sound? She just turned around and called other security. So Rogue Nation was inside with a couple other people, and they were asking him, "Sir, did you go up on the roof? Did you land a drone up there?" Because I was saying, "How do you get on the roof?" When she was asking me if I was flying a drone, I was like, "That's neither here nor there. But how do you get on the roof here?" So it was around Christmas time, and Rogue said, "No, I didn't see anything but Santa and his fucking reindeer." That was his answer. And you can see both videos, man. Ghost droning.
Axiom. Hang on one second. Let me address chat real quick. So yes, Axiom, that is Heather Holt. Bitch is Heather Holt. Because her second channel is Bitch with Camera. And yes, she's on panel. Yes, that's her. That is
I just subbed to that also.
Axiom Revolt.
Earlier tonight.
Axiom Revolt is a good he would definitely be a good person for you to talk to. He's one of them well-spoken, like knows a lot about he's got a real I don't even know how I can say it. He's got a good take on different things. So yeah.
On government and
government, yeah.
Civil government.
Yeah, I get all tongue-tied.
He's intelligent and articulate.
All right, there you go. Thank you, guys. Jesus.
Very much so.
I'm just a freaking idiot. Jeez.
Well, you better not speak to me.
Yeah, right. I'm not intelligent, obviously, because I couldn't spit none of that shit out.
I'm just a
I
stupid Brit,
can share a
apparently.
link here. Check this out. Can I share a link or no? I
Sure.
can't.
I think, yeah, you got a wrench in my chat, don't you?
I don't
No,
think
he
so.
don't. No, he don't.
No.
Type in chat.
Wait,
so
hold
he-
on. Let me just share it and you guys approve it.
Okay.
I don't know if it will.
This is a book that was written in the 1890s before the First World War that pretty much changed everything from super rich people having the only real truthful books.
Just,
You know what I mean?
hey,
To then, after that, everybody was allowed the knowledge that only rich people were allowed. And then they dumbed it down.
yeah.
So if you look at older books, antebellum books,
What's the name of the book? And I'll look it up.
Type in the chat, right?
it's called The Elements of Civil Government.
Type something in the chat, bro.
I did. I put it in there, right under Axiom Revolts. Thank you. I'm flattered, you all.
Nope, it didn't show up.
Can't see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. I'm gonna do it again then.
Just write something in the chat, and then I'll mod you.
Oh, okay.
Alexander Peterman.
There.
Yes, Alexander L. Peterman. Correct.
Project Gutenberg.
There. You got a wrench, bro.
Nope. Let me go back.
I can't believe I never wrenched you, honestly.
Well, don't let it happen again.
Yeah,
Damn
right. But you know I'm not
Dude,
wrenched in your chat, so I'm just saying.
Axiom's Revolt. Click on that link and check out that book. It's online. Everybody should. You can see it's a link to that book from the 1800s. And it pretty much breaks it down on how we used to. Because back in the day, if you were from a rich family, you better be able to defend yourself in the law unless you want to be deemed not well learned and of low class. You know, higher class people had to teach themselves this stuff.
Sure.
To be able to defend yourself. But now they've dumbed everybody down to where we have to rely on a lawyer. And don't get me wrong, you should today rely on a lawyer. Unless you memorize every bit of this.
I don't know about that, but I mean, rely on a good lawyer.
Well, when you don't, you end up like that guy Andrew Sheets. He had a great channel back in the day, but then he blew a gasket, and then he turned state's evidence against another channel, and then he got into it with a troll battle, and he tried to sue the city of Punta Gorda, and then he himself withdrew his case and got it dismissed, and he fucked it up for everybody behind him.
What? Speaking of Punta Gorda, since you are down there in the Florida crew, what happened to that guy that was doing the audits down there? Is that the same guy?
Which one?
Are you talking about Ian McGuire?
I don't know. Yeah, he would like everybody hated him.
Yeah, Ian McGuire. Yeah, he's in jail for a while, man, because he made it about, you know, getting clicks and views and going after an old lady at a farmer's market, man.
Yeah, the farmer's market dude. That's the guy I'm talking about. Exactly.
Yeah, it's like, you know how to fuck this movement up? It's that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that dude was fucking off the hook though, man. He was like going ham on people.
But you know, the thing is that we also need people like him. He just didn't do it right. He didn't do like some other people that know how to push the envelope. You got to push the envelope. I don't want to be that guy. But somebody has to do it.
Manuel Mata pushes the envelope with the cops. He doesn't direct it towards the public.
I know you guys don't like Eric Brandt, but that guy does too.
Who said we didn't like Eric Brandt?
I've never
No one.
said that. I don't even.
Me either.
I don't
I've
know
never
nothing
even
about Eric.
heard
I
of
don't
him
know nothing
until-
about Eric Brandt. I
I
don't
don't
know.
understand.
I'm sorry. I had you confused with someone else.
I don't know nothing about Eric Brandt. I've never.
My
been
other
a fan
friend
of Eric
Richard,
Brandt.
he's just like, why'd you call that guy a genius? I said, well, he was an underwater atom smasher, and I thought he was a genius. But you're right. You're right. I might have thrown that term out loosely.
Yeah, I don't have no problem with Eric Brandt because I don't watch his stuff and I never have. So
Well, you know what I mean, though. By we need an Eric Brandt out there. I'm not going to be Eric Brandt, but Eric Brandt will stand in front of a Native American woman getting picked on over a bottle that she hasn't even opened yet, calling it an open container. She could have been taking it home. Yeah, she was going to drink it right there on that same sidewalk where she was sitting. But Eric Brandt walked up to the cops and said, "This fucking seal is not even fucking broken. What the fuck is wrong with you people?" And for the first time ever, I saw cops jump a fence to get the fuck away from somebody. It was amazing. It was beautiful.
right.
And I was like, goals.
But he was already in jail before I came on the scene. I've only been on here a year.
Yeah.
Oh, see, yeah, it's just later on. He admitted in court. He said the fame got to me, and I did some stupid shit. But 12 fucking years, they don't give drug cartel people 12 years, like we were talking about with Jack. You know,
Oh yeah.
they did that on purpose because it was a retiring judge who was on his way out. He didn't give a shit about, you know, disciplinary action against his career or anything. And
he didn't have to worry
he
about
did it on
the
purpose.
justice.
On top of that, to make sure that Eric couldn't have access to a lot of the resources that he would if he had a lesser sentence. They give you a grading system. Like if you got 12 years, you can't do shit. You can't get access to this or any other stuff. You know what I'm talking about? It's points and shit like that.
Sorry, I'm typing
Ex
something.
bootlicker is saying the best Eric Brandt video is when he has to teach the public defender that there's a page 2 to the
Oh my god, I love that fucking video. I showed that to my wife and she and I both love that. One of the best videos I've ever seen him do was that. They cut off the second page, which says that if you receive any benefits like the VA or Social Security, you don't have to count that in your reporting of what you make in order to qualify for indigent status. So if you're too poor to be able to afford a public pretender or a regular attorney, the public pretender's office is going to say, "How poor are you? Are you adding water to your shampoo?" Because unless you're doing that, you know, we're not going to, because they're overloaded with what these contempt of court cops are doing to the justice system, throwing anybody and everybody in jail for their feelings.
And that's exactly what I meant about a good lawyer when you said everybody needs a lawyer or whatever. That's what I meant about a good lawyer. You get a public pretender, and that's not a good lawyer, but he is a lawyer, right?
Yeah, and even a good lawyer that you pay for is getting paid, right? Everybody in that room is getting paid. You guys are Bowists, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bow will tell you everybody
The
gets
only
their pound
person
of flesh
not getting
except
paid is
you.
Yep.
Yep.
Can I say that's
Well,
exactly
even
the
paying
same
a
over
lawyer,
here?
even a
Yeah.
paid lawyer doesn't mean they're good.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And he's on your side. He's on your side to get some money, you know?
Yeah,
I've met one
there's a lot-
lawyer that
there's a
is
lot-
actually on our side, and he's fucking retired.
What's that, Grim? Go
I was
ahead.
going to say, Ross Crispy, it's exactly the same here in the UK and Great Britain. We don't have we have the equivalent of public pretenders,
Barristers.
etc. We have what's called duty solicitors, and they're usually fresh out of college, or they just don't have any experience at all. And if you listen to them, you think they actually know what they're talking about, but in reality, they don't. I mean, we have exactly the same problem with auditors when they go out filming. And the coppers use anything and everything to walk all over them or attempt to.
Yeah. Why didn't you go and take the charge? We're not going to get any change unless you get arrested. Fucking asshole. You want me to get arrested and throw my fucking flesh into this system and get chewed up for your entertainment? Knowing goddamn well after all these years that you've been watching this shit that there is no justice to be had? Get out of here. You want to watch me get tased, you might as well be a troll. Not you, I'm saying. Those people that always comment, why didn't you go back in there? Take the charge.
I mean, the thing is, people will take the charge, but we've had a few, and then it's proof that the court system is in the back pocket of the coppers at the end of the day, the police.
So the best thing to do is show how much of a bitch that cop is and get away with it. And if he says, you stand back behind the line, all right, bitch, I'm going to capitulate to your unlawful demands and show the world and escape with my liberty and the video.
Yep, and that's what a lot of them do, which is, I think, is good especially when they go out. I mean, they film police stations or even coppers on the street. But we've also got a group of sideliners who are police
disillusioned by us doing the reality of things. They hate the messenger. They don't like the outcome of things. Yeah, I'm capitulating. I'm not capitulating. I'm not licking boots. I got out of the truck because he told me for the third time to get out of the truck, and I knew that there wasn't going to be a fourth time without me getting arrested in front of my little kids and me having to call my wife, who was just 2 blocks away, by the way. She could have easily got my kids. All this is a presence of mind of every situation that I treat dynamically and differently that nobody can understand except me. So a lot of people who like to think that they can run the Rights Crispy channel better than I can are mistaken.
The video with your kids at the end asking that cop why they were harassing that homeless man was priceless.
I love my kids for that forever. It was such a proud papa moment. I went back and got that off the dash cam just for that.
Who are you talking about?
Drove away. My little boy told me what happened. I was like, really? And then when I was editing, I was like, wait a minute. I could probably get that part of the dash cam also. So I had the dash cam of how we were saying what we said before that. But when he told me that he had said that and that whole conversation went down, and I didn't get it until after editing, my wife told me that my daughter said, he's not answering. I didn't get that part. So in between the cop not answering my son's question of why did you go after the homeless guy, my little girl said, he's not answering. And then my little boy again spoke up and said, answer me, please. They showed off their good manners, which made me more of a proud papa.
Well, there's a way of talking to them. Yeah, there's a way of talking to them and showing them up for the stormtroopers that they really are at the end of the day. I agree totally with you. Right, Crispy, there is something I would like to ask you. Can I use some of your stuff on and also do you a blog page on our website?
I'd be glad for you to share it now that you asked. It's just like I tell anybody. All you have to do is ask. If you jump my fence and take a steak off my grill while I'm barbecuing, no, man. But if you're at my fence and you're like, man, that smells delicious, I'm going to invite you in to show off how good it tastes. I'm a grill master.
There's also another thing I would like to ask you.
Makes sense?
I'd like to do an interview with you sometime as well.
I'd be glad to.
Well, you got to wait a minute, Grim Reaper. You got to go through me. I'm his PR guy. No, I'm joking.
No, I haven't got. Well, I'll have to go through.
It'll be an incredible waste of time, Grim Reaper.
I haven't got your email address.
rightscrispy@gmail.com.
Oh, of course it is. Stupid me. You can say it often enough.
It's fine.
Look, he Reaper, he Rice Crispy is that guy that if you ask him, he'll do for you, but if you just try to like just do it without him knowing, then
He'll bitch
he's gonna
slap
be a
you.
dick. Yeah, he's gonna be a dick.
No.
But
The
no,
assume you'd make an
but
ass out of you and me.
like like Rice Crispy is one of the first people out here that I reached out to over a year ago. And he didn't know me from Jack or Adam. I didn't even email him under Toe for Life. I emailed him under my personal email. He had no idea who I was.
Petrovich Stanislaw.
And I asked him if I could use one of his videos. No problem.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, so he's great.
Yeah, I don't take people's
no, I know
stuff.
you don't.
There's a lot of people who do, and I disagree with that. I mean, yeah, all right. It's an independent website. I can technically put what I like up, but I don't want to use somebody's name without their permission.
Right.
At the end of the day, and I get quite a bit of stuff that I can upload, and I either put it on the website or I put it on our own streaming service, where we've got no rules or terms of service and garbage.
Yeah.
Because to me, that's the most important thing, is the right to free speech. But I don't want to turn around and go, well, I'm just taking this because I can. I'm not like that. Everybody I've done a blog page for, they've always given me permission beforehand. That way, no one can accuse me of being anything but independent. I mean, I've got people on there who I don't normally associate with, but everyone's got to have their own viewpoint, I suppose, even if I disagree with it. But I hate trolls. But saying that, I've got
someone having a different opinion. What I
Yeah.
don't respect is how they go about
Putting
attacking
it out.
someone for a different
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah. I've got a personal troll now, so I'm going to feed him BS and show him the love that he deserves.
Oh no.
Good people will always radiate good things.
That's why I keep on saying that clout chasing. So if there's any trolls in here, they can clip that shit. And then I'll see a video later on of a troll saying, look at this guy. He says he's just clout chasing. You know what I mean? And I can laugh at it like, you dumb fuckers.
I don't think they realize the sarcasm behind that.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. They'll put the video out and then I'll just laugh at it like, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. A couple of people have tried to clip me and put it out, but I keep everything. So if I keep everything and it's still on the channel, what can they say? You've taken that out of context. Just go back to the original. You'll understand potentially.
Where are you from in the UK, Grim?
I'm in the northwest area, in the Manchester area.
Manchester.
Yeah.
Well, you being there, what's your opinion on the difference between your auditors there and our auditors here?
You do it more
How they go
professionally.
about it.
How? Wait, whoa, hold on. One of
You
the
like that one?
first people who I started watching, and I think he was by far the most professional citizen journalist that I've ever seen, and that's saying a lot, because Jeff Gray, I that's the godfather and a big inspiration of mine. But current climate, who is gone now, you know what I'm talking about? He's from West Yorkshire.
West Yorkshire, there's a few in that area.
He's the first person in the UK to be charged with that anti-terrorism law for recording police.
Wow.
Outside of the West Yorkshire Police Department. This was in
You're
probably
talking about-
February 2019.
Are you talking about, is it 41 or 42, the one that got repealed?
44 got repealed, 43 still there of the Terrorism Act. You're referring to Live Free?
Did he change the name to Live Free? Because it was called Current Climate.
Oh, no. Current Climate. I'll have to look that one up for you.
Very well-spoken, well-educated guy who's calm, and he actually did the I know that social experimentalist originated this idea, but he inspired me to do it on one of my audits, and I'm two of my audits actually. But he was like, "Hey, look, you showed up with a gun. I'm gonna take a 30 seconds to just calm down. You make me nervous. You could join me if you want to meditate with me."
Yeah, you're thinking social experiment is Danny Shine. He still comes out every now and again. He still does very similar stuff.
Well, Danny originated that 30 seconds of meditation thing, but I'm talking about Current Climate, who copied it in West Yorkshire, and he had a channel that is gone now. And I'm just wondering what happened to that guy. The last thing I saw was him and a bunch of people in 2020 were at a library. Do you remember that? There was like some shit at a library. I don't call them mass audits anymore. I think we should change it to a press conference.
Yeah. I mean, that would be good. The biggest problem that I think over here is it's a small island, shall we say, or a small area compared to the US, and there's a lot of jealousy. Not necessarily between the auditors, but certainly the followers, the subscribers, and there's a lot of personal garbage thrown around, etc., which I try to stay away from.
It's like a big California, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I got asked who is better, or what's the main difference between UK auditors and US auditors, apart from the fact there's a lot more of them over in the US. The ones I've watched and watch on a regular basis, they're more professional in the way that they do things, and they do their best not to show that they're triggered in any way, but use that to show up whoever's the Karen is, or the Darren that's having to go at them for no reason. I've seen some fantastic ones. I love the silent auditors who don't say anything. And also the ones who I'll say, I don't know whether they're pretending or whether they are actually talking another language, but that is hilarious.
Oh, you're talking about STV?
Yes.
Shanduli.
Yes, I think that's hilarious as well.
I don't like that. I don't like going after private businesses unless it's like a weapons manufacturer and stuff, And then,
but they're not.
If you're going after them, I don't like dislike it because they're just they're saying like something that I don't like. It's just, if you're gonna do that, like, go all out and say Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alamin, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, and speak actual Arabic to them and freak them the fuck out, like I did at Raytheon, which was a private company, and I did speak.
Well, that's
actual.
That's
Quran.
The thing is, people don't know that they're not speaking it, and they automatically think they are, and they're just talking gibberish. That's the niche behind it, right? Is like they do that just so people will think that there's. So it shows.
But what happens when you actually run into a Muslim and they're like, "What do you mean, Shamala Mahehi?"
They have.
Is that the secret word on Pee Wee's Playhouse today?
So they've actually had people that spoke Arabic that they ran into, and they'd be like, and then people would be like, "Oh, they're not even speaking Arabic, so
exactly,
I don't even know what the hell they're saying." But they do it.
When you run into those people and you tell them Alhamdulillah, they're like, "Oh, you are Muslim?" And they walk away even better. They'll play defense for you, man.
But I mean, that's the thing. It's like you just said that shit in Arabic. I don't know if you even said anything, dude. You could be bullshitting.
I did. I said, in the name of God,
But you could be
the
bullshitting
Master of
me for all
Judgment
I know.
Day, huh?
You
Or
could be
the all
bullshitting me for all
merciful
I
and
know.
all powerful.
Yeah, because we don't know
That's
that
what I'm
one,
saying.
we wouldn't
But if
know.
I'm at so okay, so say my garage is my fucking business, which it is. And say you were outside and you were filming and I walked out there and you started doing the Shanduli. If I never watched SGV, I would think he was speaking Arabic. And that's part of it. It's part of the trigger the people
Well, look,
that they trigger the people that are already stereotyping somebody as Arabic and that they're trying to scout out the
Well,
business to blow it up or
for
something.
Arabic,
You know what I mean?
but
I just
at least Middle
my critique is just add detail to it. Just learn the phrase, because the little shit I know is the extent of my knowledge. That little tiny bit, you know.
Yeah.
So just learn that part.
Look, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the whole doing the like today. I actually clicked on Pedro Libra today when they were live earlier, and they were doing a church. And usually I'm sort of okay with the church, not really, but sort of.
What, the First
I'll watch
Amendment
it.
right to freedom of religion?
Yeah, but no, they go out in front of a church and film, and they trigger the people. But today they weren't getting no reaction, so they were to me they were trying to bait people, and I turned it off because of that. I was just like, oh yeah, I ain't watching this. Fuck this. Like now
I don't get why. I get it, actually. I get it all. If you want to go after a church, it's because you have something against that church. You go in there and you're
you need to get your facts.
trans person and they spoke out against you being a trans person. Go ahead, furry potato. Knock yourself out. You guys know who furry potato is, right?
Oh yeah.
Or was.
Oh yeah, we know who furry. No, she's still out there. She's
Oh,
still
really?
putting videos out.
Oh, yeah.
She's still auditing, putting videos out, bro.
Am I unsubbed? YouTube does that because I thought she was
lost
gone.
her channel. She lost her channel. She's got a new channel.
Okay. So I get it. If you have that purpose, if it's in your heart to do that, but your attitude is the aroma of your heart. And if your attitude stinks, your heart needs work.
Morally, so morally,
I will personally audit a Mormon church. A Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, because they bamboozled me at 14 years old. And I'm sorry to anybody in the chat or on the panel. I better not. I'm sorry, Dr. Life. Maybe I should.
Yeah, hang on. So what do you mean? What is it called,
He's talking about
Robert?
Furry's new page.
Oh fuck! The furry.
Like, I'd go to one of them and be like, "Hey, are you guys really okay with the church not letting black people receive the priesthood until 1978?" And I'll do that. I did that with Joe Cool in Denver, and Denver Metro Audits was there too. They were over waiting for that captain of the Aurora PD to come out, and I was talking to a couple Mormon missionaries. They were picking out ties on the internet. When I was a stake missionary in the church, you couldn't even whistle, let alone get on the internet or watch TV or listen to the radio while you were on your mission. And these guys were on Amazon picking out ties. So I walked up to them and I just asked them some hard-hitting questions. And at first they were understandably apprehensive, like anybody is with the camera and the questions that I had compounding. But we had a really good conversation, and I let them know about the history of the quote-unquote church. So that's my personal beef with that church. If somebody has a personal beef because they don't accept them as trans, then so be it. But if you're just out there trying to trigger people who are going in to worship their God, it's a dick move, dude.
Well, yeah, and that's morally. That's what I was gonna say.
Now, wait,
morally, I won't do it.
Now, wait. I got.
If you're getting a chip off your shoulder, I get it.
Well,
if you're doing it just to trigger some old lady who's going to drop her 1 out of $3 that she has in her coin purse into a collection
No.
basket because she thinks that'll help her, get it at divine salvation.
From what
Dude,
I've
why are
seen
you
of
messing
what
with
they
that?
do, it's not about the parishioners. It's more about the upper echelon, the deacons and the elders
The
and
clergy
the
who are
pastors,
swindling them, yeah.
because they're showing the hypocrisy of it. And
I
I
get that.
understand that because I saw the hypocrisy when I was 11 years old. I went to a Baptist church where our pastor had 2 different sets of his and her cars, and he bought one of the first airplane cars and wore snakeskin cowboy boots and silk suits,
Mhm.
but yet wanted the poor families to donate more money, even though he had his own with the real estate company he owned, when he could have tithed his portion. And that's when I learned the hypocrisy of it, and I seen how they treated
Mhm.
people who
I call them
weren't
hypocristians.
religious.
Hey, Amy, welcome in, honey.
Amy,
Hypocristians, Heather.
they're good. Yeah, that's
Hi,
it.
Amy.
Yes. And there's a lot out there, and I see what they're
Yep.
doing. They're showing the hypocrisy of it.
Hey,
Fighting for the
At
fellow
the,
man.
at the moment, there's a lot of interest in Scientology over here,
Oh Lord.
because there's only one area where, apparently in the UK where they're recognised as a church. And there's a
Oh,
fair
hi,
bit of
Amy.
audits did one from the street, and it's interesting to see the way that he was spoken to, and they're all volunteers apparently. Yet, when I say volunteers, they get paid something like £50 a week or something stupid like that, but they're expected to work 24 hours a day. It seems
Whoa.
like, and the question is it a cult or is it a religion? And nobody seems to know.
That's still
Yeah,
So-
that's,
so hang
that's
on.
what I was going to
Oh,
say.
hang
is,
on,
like,
hang on. Let me answer that real quick. So I'll give everybody a chance to answer that question from Grim, and then we're going to get off the churches because we don't do religion here. So everybody can answer that real quick for Grim, and then we're going to get off the whole church subject.
Good.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Wright. You can answer it now if you
Yeah,
want.
I was just gonna say, like, no, how can you believe in Joseph Smith reading the golden plates when he was illiterate and he had Martin Harris? Come on, man. You gotta believe that this woman had a baby when she was a virgin, okay? Like, nobody knows, bro. You're not gonna judge anybody. In every head there's a world, right? Don't judge. That's not your place.
Yeah,
I don't judge anyone. I believe that everyone's got the right to believe in whatever they want to believe in. I'm just against the idea. It doesn't matter whether it's moving away from religion, but let's say that it's something similar to an organization that forces things
I
on
was
you.
just gonna say there are exceptions. Like, yeah, go with the more traditional one that Romans and everybody did.
Well, no,
but don't go with the one that, like,
based on
the
his
brand
question.
new idea here in America was like Joseph Smith and Mormonism and L. Ron Hubbard and Scientology, both spawned by megalomaniacs. Those people were crazy, and the Mormons are bad, right? That's racist and everything, but Scientology, they beat each other up.
Okay.
And the Clearwater Police Department is intertwined with them. So it's totally different with like Tomas de Torquemada and the Spanish Inquisition. You know what I mean?
Can I answer the question now too?
Yeah.
Please. Okay. Thank you. All right. So now you want my layman's turn, my layman take on it. Yes, I think it's a cult. But I also feel like Grimm said people have a right to believe what they want to believe. Scientology, I think they're crazy as $3 bills. Mormons, all I got to say is them fuckers pay good, bro. I'm just saying. I work for a lot of Mormons, and they all got money, and they all fucking pay good. So I ain't saying
Absolutely.
shit about
They
them.
own the Southwest. They own every casino and every
There you
hotel.
go. So,
JW Marriott.
Anywho, I was about to. I think it's about time we shut this down. It's almost been 3 hours, y'all.
Well, I didn't mean to upset anybody.
No,
and
no,
if I
no,
did,
no, no,
no. I'm talking about in I'm talking about in general.
Oh.
The idea of the question wasn't to upset
Okay.
anyone or to drive anything. It was really just to get your take on it. That's all. Because
Well,
I link in
yeah,
with loads
and-
of different people, as you know.
Grim, you know how it is, man. You get to talking about one thing and then it spirals into something
Yeah.
else.
Well,
We
we're
were
talking
talking,
about auditing.
we were talking
churches,
about
which
auditing, and then it
involves
spiraled
the
into
religion
yeah,
part of it.
hey,
yeah.
And I was just saying that I can relate
hold
to
up,
some
hold up,
people
hold
who
up,
might
hold
have
up.
a chip on their shoulder.
Hold up. Let
Religion.
Heather speak. Heather's trying to get in there.
I've been trying to get in for 10 minutes now.
All right, I
Back
got
to
you.
his
Grim.
original question, cult or religion, that is still up in the air even here where it originated. You're not going to be able to find a cohesive answer from anyone really, because it's still up in the air here as far as how people feel about it.
Right. Okay. That's fine.
There you
I'll
go.
say. I'll say. I just wondered. I do ask poignant questions sometimes, and
No. Like I said, I mean, we were talking about auditing, and it kind of moved on a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
this was an audit in London at headquarters. Check it out. Bear Britain's audits. It's fun. It'd be interesting for you to
I like
watch.
Bear Britain. I like Bear Britain. I like Blackburn. Blackburn's my buddy. I
Hey,
love
Lady
Blackburn.
Justice. It was great to see you yesterday too. It was great to hug you again. After
I know.
We met in California, and I
She
got
was-
to hug you.
She was so late though. She felt so bad.
I know. I'm kind of upset because someone had told me through the grapevine that Lady Justice was going to be coming down through Texas, and then I see her show back up in Florida, and I was like, fuck.
Well, no. There's still plans for Texas, Toe.
Oh, okay.
I said a couple of weeks.
Oh, I definitely want to get to see her if she comes through. So, Lady Justice, if you come through Texas and you come by ATX, we'll have to get together, have a coffee, do something.
And I said what I meant and meant what I said when I mentioned
Right on.
again, Lady Justice is. I love you. You suffered, and I'm on your side. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. We're not gonna bring that one up either.
Yeah.
But hey, so I'm gonna probably end this thing, you guys. It sucks that Lady Justice and Amy just showed up. You guys missed a good show. I will say that I am gonna drop it a couple times in the chat. American or not American Justice, damn it. Ajot Corner is about to go live at 1:20. She's gonna do her meditation stream. So if y'all want to go chill out with her, and meditate at 1:20 in about 7 minutes. She's usually running a little bit behind, but about 7 minutes. AJ is gonna have her meditation stream. So if you just want to go over there and you need to relax for today, go over there and check her out. Everybody in the chat, all 18 people, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to Ajot's Corner, please. And I want to thank everybody that came up on panel tonight. The people that are here right now: Heather Farlap, Grim Reaper, of course, Right Crispy, the Right Crispy.
AJ was up. Dennison was up.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, Conspiracy Music, AJ, Dennison, everybody, y'all rock. I'm glad you guys. I just went live for no apparent reason. You guys made a show out of it, so thanks. You guys are awesome.
Well, thanks for letting us up. Appreciate it. And it's nice meeting new people and talking to people who I normally just see in the chat.
Yeah, thanks, Toe, for having this room that we can all walk into and talk to each other in.
Right on.
But
That's
By
for
the way,
sure.
guys, if you ever want to come over and join me, you're more than welcome
Yeah,
to.
I dropped your
You know.
link in the chat
Nah,
a little
no
bit
thanks.
earlier.
No, that's all right. I'm not offended.
No, I did drop your link in the
Back.
chat earlier, Grim.
Yeah, cheers. Appreciate
I'm
it.
subscribed to you, so I've been subscribed to you for a while.
Me too.
I watch your shows. You guys, if you guys don't know, go check out the Grim Reaper radio show. He does have panels and things like that, and he has a website. I've seen his website too. It's good stuff. He promotes a lot of auditors, even on the state side. So
Yeah.
pretty
Thank you. I'd
awesome.
be honored if you did that for me too, man.
Not a problem. I'm just going to send you an email to make sure I got it right.
Thank you.
All
brother.
right then, guys. Thanks very much. I'm going to drop down to get ready for work anyway.
All right,
I
Grim.
shall see you all again soon. In the meantime, peace.
Yeah,
And don't
thanks.
let the bastards grind you down. Ta-ra.
Never.
Bye.
Toodles. All right, y'all. Here we're gonna go. We're gonna go with our little song, and we'll be right back here.
This shit I'm out, no thanks. Don't mind me, I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me please, fuck this shit I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit I'm out.
So everybody, like always, thank you for coming in. All the people in chat, I love you guys. Without you guys, I wouldn't come up here and do the show. Heather Holt, Farlap, Wrights Crispy, thank you guys for being here and helping me out. I love you guys. Finn, you know you're my dude. Look, I'm looking like you.
You say his booby.
All right. This way.
All right, man. But like I said, y'all, everybody go over to Ajot's Corner, check her out. She's going to be doing her meditation stream. Show her some love. Hit the like, subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell, all that good shit. But with that, I am your host, Topher motherfucking Life, and we out this bitch. Toodles, y'all.
Bye.
Later.